Hey, jury family. Hey, jury family. I miss y'all. Hi, jury family. I miss y'all so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh, wait. Let me straighten up my little ponytail so I can be cute. So I can serve a little slay. Hey, jury family. Happy 2024, y'all. Y'all know I had to come in here to really digest the Kim K situation. I saw that she reinstated her relationship with Balenciaga, and I wanted to revisit this topic because I know we always kind of talk about the celebrities and what they're doing, what they have going on. And I always say, y'all, please stop worshiping these celebrities. I promise you, our life is so much better than the life that they live. But let's get into Little Miss Hollywood Harlot. Hey, French lady. I've been working, good sis. Work has had me slammed. Y'all know I'm an attorney. I own my own practice, so I've been super super busy. But I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Y'all, let's get into the Hollywood Harlot. We have Hollywood Harlot on the screen, Kim Kardashian, who is addicted to all things that lack compunction, morality, civility, and absolute class. She's back bouncing around her fake plastic parts that are somewhat downsized and reduced, and she's trying to get an alpha white male these days. Now she is pretty much realigning herself with Balenciaga. And y'all already know, jury family, y'all know Court Chronicles don't play when it comes to children. I'm very honest. I worked in the entertainment industry, and if anyone works in the entertainment industry and they don't call out the bullshit, they're a part of it. The industry is absolutely sick, absolutely demonic, and it's disgusting that people look up to whores like Kim Kardashian that literally amassed her wealth by having dicks in her mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know it. That's what the first 5 minutes already demonetized, but I'm gonna have to drag her. Let's go. So Kim Kardashian, Hollywood harlot that is famous for having no talent, pretends to be a law student, but she's in a non-law school program via nepotism, and she can't seem to complete the coursework. So she constantly brags about baby bars that practicing attorneys have never ever heard of. And let Court Chronicles get big on the screen so I can say this for the Kardashian fans. I gotta get this on together. Y'all, uh-oh, my computer's trying to freeze on me. Why? Y'all, why does it always do that when we start dragging Kim? Anyway, y'all, so Kim Kardashian lives a life where she's in total delusion, total denial, and she can't seem to really accept the reality of her fate that she is a mediocre PORN star. Like she has no legitimate talent, and we're not even going to assess that IQ. But I'm going to come to the camera to talk to the real attorneys out there because there are lots of beautiful, talented, amazing attorneys that's getting it out the mud. Kim K, I went to a top 20 law school and I passed my bar on the first time. I never took a mini bar, never even heard of it, but maybe that's a Calabasas nepotism type situation. But I'm Black. And as a beautiful Black woman, no one cuts me a break for shit. I really have to grind and get it out the mud in every single arena I walk in. So every single case that I've ever won, it was off of my own volition and not because I got back shots by a B-list singer dancing in the rain, Ray J. So let's get back to Little Miss Balenciaga. So Kim Kardashian has decided to totally dismiss the pedophilic allegations, dismiss the fact that Balenciaga had a full-blown pedo photo shoot involving children. And she's back at it for some coins. Now, Heffa, either you got the money or you're broke because Kim works like rent is due. Kim works like Kanye's West child support has not cleared. Kim works like she is trying to get another come up. Kim works as if she has to get it out the mud. And I'm really, really confused, guys. I'm really confused how she can align herself with Balenciaga as a mother. So I checked all the different platforms, and it appears on Instagram, the celebrity worshipers were fawning over Kim Kardashian. But on Twitter, baby, when I say they lambasted Little Miss Plastic Cakes, Little Plastic Kimmy Cakes, they lambasted Little Miss Folk cosplay attorney. Because see, I don't take nothing off of her because practicing law is a very challenging job. And it is very, very complex, analytically laborious, and it just so disrespectful to all of the practicing attorneys who sat in law school classrooms, who sat for the bar, to have this $1 whore, not even two, this $1 whore try to parade and gallivant as if she is some legal authority, prancing around in prison looking for her next come up. I mean, she has the NBA with Skim, so I guess she had to go throw it in a circle with every coach to get that deal, because let's be honest, Kim Kardashian does not have business acumen. She has back that ass up acumen, and she's willing to throw it in a circle and guzzle whatever down her little mouth to get what she needs. But when you come for organizations that align themselves with children, bitch, I dismiss you. I'm not polite. I'm not politically correct. If you want it's a lot of politically correct attorneys on YouTube. It's not me. I don't have shit to prove. I have Ivy League degrees. I own my own practice. Kim is a piece of shit. Anyone that stands with Balenciaga and continue to parade around as if you're doing something, you're basically funding pedophilic conduct. And now I got to call out my people, because, you know, Black people, we love designers so much, we've cheapened the brands. I don't even wear any of my designer anymore because of just, it's a Gucci t-shirt everywhere. So I'm not comfortable wearing Gucci, even though I never went inside of a Gucci store and saw an actual t-shirt. Those aren't the articles I saw. But we are so addicted to Italian designers, Arab jewelers, Jewish attorneys. It's like we love everything outside of ourselves. I don't need a designer to validate me. I don't need any type of exterior. I don't have to tell the world that I'm important. I don't have to tell the world that I think I am valued. Laced in designer, wearing everyone's name from head to toe with designers that don't even like people that look like you and me. What they say, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. My people have fallen. We are addicted to the designers. We're addicted to listening to celebrities, and when actual people with intelligentsia, a reservoir, a repository of intellect, we rebuff intellect. We're the type of community that we praise celebrities, and guess what? People will say, I'm a hater because I say Kim Kardashian should have been canceled. She does nothing well, not even throwing it in a circle, according to that video we saw with Ray J. It was given stale, it was given dry, it was given no circles, no snaps, nothing. But we continue to peddle our money into organizations and entities that wouldn't even let us come to their cocktail party. I mean, have people lost their backbone? Literally, we have reached a point in society where politicians and major decisions in society is often wielded by celebrities. Do you know how offensive it is to have a Juris Doctorate degree and have politicians really think that they can have the likes of Lil Wayne and Kodak Black try to talk about politics and that would sway me? That shit offends my intelligence. So Kim has aligned herself with Balenciaga. So I want to see how many people are going to be rocking those ugly sock shoes this summer. Because let's tell the truth. No, I'm going to have to read. This ain't the Jury family. This the Kim fans. The real reason that you wear designer is because you feel insecure and inadequate when you show up in society. And you need to let the world know that I am not broke allegedly, or I have some coin. So I have to wrap myself into the names of all of these designers that don't even like people that look like me to feel like I'm telling the world I am worth something. But let me tell you, real power is you can walk around in a jogging suit and not give a flip. Because wherever I show up, whatever I got on, I am who I am. You take you everywhere you go. So we've reached a point where no one calls out pedophilic conduct. No one calls out the fact that Kanye West is also heavily involved in this. It's because we worship celebrities. Come on, y'all. We've reached the point. Now I'm hitting demonetization. Please hit the super chat because I'm about to go into the demonetization zone. We reached a point where we celebrate porn stars and low IQ rappers who are self-proclaimed geniuses based on nothing but shucking and jiving alone. And according to the things that they do in the occult, bending it over and busting it wide open. We really celebrate the most degenerate people. Y'all, let me tell you the secret about the entertainment business. They don't choose smart people. They precisely, particularly and specifically go after low IQ, dumb, gullible people. This is why most of your rappers are dumb and cannot articulate a sentence. And y'all want me to tell an even more crucial truth about contracts in Hollywood because everyone's complaining? Let me go big screen. I got to tell the truth. The truth is, most rappers don't get paid. Most actors and actresses in the business don't get paid well because they don't negotiate. And when Black attorneys try to tell people to negotiate, to take terms like perpetuities out your contract, what artists and people do in the industry? Oh, this white man said it. I'm going to listen to the label. You're broke because you don't negotiate. You're afraid to deal with white people, so you get what you get. I have no sympathy for celebrities. You do nothing for the community from the top to the bottom, and I don't give a flip if they look like me. If you do nothing for the community and people that look like me, I don't give a flip about you. You see how that shit works? Real easy. I don't worship celebrities. They do nothing for the community. The only time Black celebrities come out in public is when they need you to open your wallet. Kim Kardashian wouldn't sit at a call. Well, first of all, a tramp of that caliber is not even worthy to be at any table that I sit at. I saw the heifer was at Nobu last week, and I was like, thank God it was the day after I was there because I would have gagged. Like I don't eat at restaurants with trash is sitting around. Plastic trash is bad. And please don't recycle her. Put her in the compost, honey. But with Kim K, we know that she had her child in the Balenciaga fashion show with a gimp mask. Some people I had to learn, but gimp mask is something that they use with BDSM. And I think it's the submissive that wears that. But to have her child wear that is beyond disgusting. But I'm going to go all the way extreme. Kim, I don't give a fuck what you do with your kids. I don't care. But I do care about a corporation and an organization that preys on children, who is composed of designers all over Instagram. The designers, photographers from Balenciaga liking and posting pedophilic conduct all over it. Y'all, Balenciaga is the new code word for pedo lovers. And I hate to tell you this, and I won't drop names because too many people are in it now. All of them are into this shit. The biggest celebrity, the ones you bow down, yes, their name was on the Epstein list, but you still want to engage in cognitive dissonance. They're all into it. Your rappers from Atlanta, they're all into this shit. But instead, we will bow down to celebrities. We will give Balenciaga all of our money. Baby, your money goes to pedophilic shit. This is not the place. This ain't the channel for people who want to worship celebrities. We call out the BS. I am disgusted. I'm disgusted. No one calls her out. I call out the tramp and I'm a hater. And please understand, y'all, Kim Kardashian ain't got shit I want. Nothing. And nothing on me is plastic. No Botox, no alterations, any of that. I am who I am. But this Hollywood harlot has basically created a culture of selling insecurity, lying about the body. Y'all remember back in the day, she tried to lie and say her booty was real. I just cannot. I just cannot. Like, ma'am, you were born with a pancake. Okay? You were born with a pancake. Don't be trying to recreate history. You and all your sisters are straight on the IHOP buffet with pancake booties. You had an add-on. Ain't no judgment. I mean, I'm a natural body. I work out. I'm a gym rat. I can understand, Kim, you want to emulate and look like me. I can understand how you get in that tan in bed wishing you could have this golden undertone naturally. I can understand you want juicy lips like this, and I ain't never have to pucker up on nothing as far as chemical injections or carcinogens. I can understand your desire to mimic the body that I was born with. I can understand you wanting to be everything except yourself. This woman is the epitome of insecurity. We don't really know what she looks like because she has metamorphosed more times than the Barbie has went under transformations. This is a woman that does not love herself. And the greed with Balenciaga is purely off of attention. Kim, you have no talent. You constantly forcing yourself in spaces that remind us that you have no talent. It reaffirms that you are nothing more than a bend it over, busted wide open type of a coke gal. No talent, no personality. So I'm not really sure where all the deals are coming from. I know she's down at the cabal. Y'all, let me give you real tea. Whenever a celebrity is about to go up, they go over to the cabal, they go to the headquarters. Let me give you the Illuminati headquarters. In Italy and in London is where they do the inductions. And usually in London is where the cabal, they do their rituals before they have something big come out. So if you notice, they go to London and then they pop off. Just remember, I gave you the tea. So we have Little Miss Pedophile Clothing Pusher, pedophilic peddler of paraphernalia. But no one calls it out. As a society, we passively sit back and let it happen. No one goes on social media to say anything. Everyone worships these people. And lo and behold, if we mention anything about Kanye, the Black community is under some type of osmosis about Kanye. He's not a genius. There's nothing that even demonstrates intellectual wit about him. He's not a genius. Hey, Essence, Patreon is still up, but I haven't posted anything in forever. I'm gonna have to do some one-on-ones on Patreon. Hey, Essence, y'all. Shout out to Essence Aesthetic. Essence Girl, I had Kourt, I had Trows, and y'all, you guys know I on my own practice, I do a lot of business and intellectual property. And at the end of the year, all my trademarks had deadlines due. So it was nonstop. It was nonstop. So we have the Hollywood harlot that they're going to use to push out the Balenciaga clothing line. And when you're scrolling on your timeline, ask yourself, how many people are proudly wearing Balenciaga as if it's something to celebrate? That money went to purchasing kids on the black market. But I got to call out my people specifically because we love designer. We love any and everything. Let me get a little personal. We love any and everything that will show the world that we have some value instead of trying to establish intrinsic value. I don't have to wear designer. Baby, Louis Vuitton and all of them need to call me and get a consultation so I can help them. These designs don't validate your work. And especially since you're giving your money over to pedophiles. We can't unring the bell. Y'all know what Balenciaga is on. So you rock it proudly. And it does not escape me that during the Balenciaga scandal, let me show you how deep the cabal go, because y'all don't think the influencers are in on it. Yes, all the influencers are sold out. Everyone. But all of the little video hoes and the baby mamas started posting Balenciaga shortly after the Balenciaga. I remember Jada Chavez posted Balenciaga. Ironically, Joy Chavez. Damn, it's random. They have the same last name. But they both posted Balenciaga the same week. And all the influencers started doing it. But you guys think so much of the celebrities. If they have a huge platform that's big, they've sold out. And people who post Balenciaga, Joy, I'm calling you out. Don't do that, because it's my understanding in the code that a way to represent that you're willing to sell your child, and I hope maybe they can tell me I'm wrong, is to put them in certain clothing, and specifically Balenciaga is one of them. So I give a side eye to all of these rapper baby mamas who also partake in the cabal. Dion just said, hold on, we got a jury member. Dion says she is a YouTuber now, y'all. Hold on. And I just put up a couple of shorts to get my watch hours so I can go live. Okay, well, Dion, we're going to check you out. I'm going to follow you right back and make sure I'm tuned in. And I'll add some watch hours, sis. Congratulations. Congratulations. So we got this going on in 2024. And I'm just letting y'all know straight at the door, I ain't going. I ain't doing it. I ain't going. I'm not pretending. I'm not being politically correct. I'm not coming on here with some fake media newscaster voice to call it out. I'm not going to use a particular vernacular or lexicon. I'm not going to decorate my damn office with law books that lawyers don't even open. Y'all know most of those law books are fake. I'm not doing it. I'm giving the real deal. Messing around with children is trash. A la Exhibit A, we have trash on the screen. This is a company that's still open and operable, and people are still excited to get this. Like, literally, when will the celebrity worship end? Y'all don't even realize Hollywood has taken over your mind. I do entertainment, work in the entertainment business, and don't own a television. Y'all don't think that's weird? Tell-a-vision. My people are under a spell. Stop worshiping these designers. Stop worshiping these rappers. I'm telling you, I've seen your favorite rappers have sex on tape with each other, men. You're worshiping demons. You're worshiping the most derelict, degenerate, disgusting conduct. And if anyone calls it out, you're a hater. No, and let's go down all the hater stuff. Young Thug should stay in jail. He shouldn't be in prison. That trial is a debacle. Playing that song, Rich Life in Kourt, was hella ghetto. That's some N-word stuff if I ever saw it. Taraji, I want all Black women to get paid, but also Black women, I need you to be on code. Because when Monique was crying, you were quiet. Y'all, let me tell you, in LA, they're so racist, but ain't nobody more racist than your own people. Well, the white man said this and the white man said that. That's why their contracts are bad. It's because they don't listen to good counsel. That's why. That's why they're broke. That's the truth. Let's ask Taraji, did you hire a Black lawyer to look after your interests, or you let the company that was trying to give you a deal say, use my lawyer? They be so thirsty to get in the door that they won't listen to good counsel, and then they want us to come and put a cape. My cape has been burned for the bullshit. I represent the people. I stand with the people. Because what's going on in California and LA needs to end. No one stands back. No one pushes back against Hollywood. Everyone wants to accuse you of being jealous of their wealth. Well, baby, I've never had to sell sex a day in my life. I don't want what they have. I've never had to defile myself to receive a promotion or positional authority of any sort. We ignore degeneracy. We put divinity on degeneracy. And then we deify it and call them gods. Stop celebrating celebrities. And can we just get into this? Why is Kim Kardashian being rich? This shit is on us. This is on us. This trollop was second rate in her community. This little weave wearing plastic cake trollop, Kim Kardashian, not baby girl over here, but the trollop, is famous after peddling to Black women's insecurities. She's famous because a Black man propped her up and said that she's the bad bitch that you should aspire to be. I don't aspire to be anyone that frolics, fraternizes, or engages, interfaces, or anything with pedophiles. I only got 2 words for pedophiles, and I can't say them on YouTube. I think I'm already over my F-bombs. But no one says anything. Oh, Kim, you're the GOAT. The GOAT of what? Deep throat? This trollop has no talent. But no one calls it out. The people have become so passive. The people have become sheeps. We fight back against nothing. We pick the most insignificant things to attach ourselves to martyrize. Like Kim Kardashian, Black women, we could single-handedly cancel her. We let them prop her up. She took every feature from a Black woman, and now they tell us she's the standard of beauty. She literally, you guys have never even saw her real complexion, because she tans wishing she can achieve what I woke up like this in. They gave her every feature of a Black woman and called us every degenerate name, and they celebrate her, call her the most beautiful woman in the world. The disrespect is astounding. But to continue to promote her and prop her up like she is some type of hero in the community is disrespectful. And if I see one more tweet about she's done more for Black men in prison than anyone, first of all, if she's done only enough for it to be captured in a picture, she hasn't done much. It's like we're so gullible. So she goes to prison to help a guy get out of prison who is charged with killing a woman, a Black woman who had 2 children. This bitch is not on our side. But we worship everything she do like she's special. Y'all don't know these people are sucking and screwing for everything they get. We earn our keep fair and square. I wake up, y'all, at 4:15. We earn our keep fair and square for them to rise up and prop up these plastic cosplay black women and act like they are doing something amazing. No, sucking and screwing ain't amazing, honey. That makes you a third-rate whore, excuse me. Literally, she has cosplayed as black women. She is cosplayed as an exotical. She is cosplayed as a Latina. She even did a little Asian fishing. This woman wants to be everyone except herself. And then she sits there and let these magazines say she's the standard of beauty. In what world? She doesn't even like herself. She's had more face transformations than most. LA is such a shallow city with broken, hurt people, desperate for clout, desperate for fame, desperate for validation, desperate for attention. LA is a city, it's easy to make money off of people's desperation. Call me Miss Fit said, she may be rich, but she is poor in spirit. You said a whole word. She is rich in physical things, but spiritually, morally bankrupt. But even with that, because it looks pretty, no one calls it out. Not for real. Not for real. In the Black community, we only care when Black men, chip a fingernail with the cops or something. We're not really concerned about all of the bigger issues, like people peddling organizations that support pedophilia. Balenciaga wanted to see what the public gauge was for pedophilia. And if women don't stop it, who will? Because I don't have much faith in the XYs. Literally, she is being celebrated. And they have the nerve to call this trollop a brand ambassador. Only in America is being cosplay every other race except yourself, just packaging the white skin that you always try not to claim, but it's obviously there, that you can become a brand ambassador with no serious marketing skills, no serious digital marketing skills, no business acumen. You specialize in riding the coattails of Black women, mimicking the talent of Black women, mocking the Latina women with their hairstyles. You specialize in appropriating. And there's a difference between appropriating and celebrating, because when you appropriate, you act like you own it. Celebrate, you give homage. That's the simple difference. So you appropriate and extrapolate from every woman in society, and then we have to look up to this pedophilic peddler. Oh no. Oh no. So Balenciaga, after the pedo child photo shoot that was absolutely inappropriate, and if a parent would have did it, the parent probably would be arrested, like for some type of child endangerment or one of those situations. Like, let's be real. If you guys, your children popped up in a photo shoot with sex toys, even to say that in the census, that shit is wild. Honestly, I'm fighting. I'm gonna have to, attorney or not, I'm just gonna take off my little pearls. I'm gonna have to get my little Vaseline on my face. I'm trapping because we're dismissing messing with children because it's a Kardashian, a low IQ Kardashian. I mean, literally, goldfish have an IQ higher than hers. Like, are you serious? Like, no one wants to call out Balenciaga. No one's going to be like, hey, this ain't even about Kim. This is about the kids. Look what your celebrities align themselves with. People really allow celebrities to convince them to wear things that say ball is king. Ball, that's what Balenciaga translates to. But for me, I don't even know. Like, sometimes I feel like it's not even worth it to talk about it, because people will continue to worship celebrities so much, and embedded in the celebrity worship, and they know this, y'all. I live in LA, y'all know, work in the industry. Literally, you become their marketing device. There are some artists that joke that they don't have to market because they have baby mamas. Like, everyone's going to pimp us. The people are not going to stand up. Oh, thank you, Mistress Monica. The people are not going to stand up. The people are just going to take it and be like, oh, that's messed up. Now let Tyrone chip a fingernail with the security guard, and here come the mammy cakes. But we can't protect the children. I always find it so ironic. I don't even have kids, and I'd be more upset. What's next? Valencia gonna come out with a lingerie kitty line? Like, what's the floor as far as morality? Like, what is our metric for compunction, or is there none? I mean, I think the quintessential, indicator of a society de-evolving is once you start to desensitize the masses to inappropriate conduct with children. We have entered a very, very dangerous territory, guys. Pardon me, guys, I'm just adjusting the light a little bit. So with the Kim Kardashian situation, Little Miss Hollywood Harlot with the Balenciaga, also, I did see a picture, and I have successfully ignored this person, but I saw a picture of Kim Kardashian in Sexy Red. I'll mention that. I have successfully ignored Sexy Red. I may be the only person in the world I have not heard her song. I know it says ski wee. I say it's a word I've heard people mention. Never even heard it. But Balenciaga has Sexy Red at the fashion show. Y'all, come on, this is an agenda. 10 years ago, Balenciaga wouldn't even have a Black person at their show. Like, are we going to continue as a society to make these billionaires rich? Look around. The people are getting poor and poor and poor. They're hoarding money. Celebrities don't do shit for the community. I think this is one of their pacts. They don't buy homes. They don't have community centers. Little Baby said he was going to do a community center. It never happened. And I laughed when he said it because I said, oh, he's newly inducted into the cabal. They haven't told him, no, you do nothing for the people. Somebody said, hold on, wait a minute. We got a jury member that said, and the I don't even know if I can say those letters, in the multi-letter mafia community welcome maps onto their flag. I am disgusted. Well, listen, I'm so upset about the maps thing and the fact that people are okay with this. That's male-identified women, and I'm really concerned because I don't XY's, men's morality with that is really sketchy. We have to keep them on the tightrope. Well, I'll put it out there. With the people with the maps, multi-letter mafia, messing with children is a no-go for me. That is grounds for me to absolute snap. It's literally, y'all, please disengage. Y'all, hey, checking in from LA, entertainment business, I'm begging people, disengage. They fucking with y'all. This is not real. These people are living lies. It's fake. These people are all into children. These people are sick. They're disgusting. I feel like I didn't even know point. Just talking to him in the face. Yeah, Sexy Red is absolute trash. She's trash. I mean, she's trash. She's, fresh piece of trash in the dumpster. Kim Kardashian is hot, wet, garbage on a scolding hot day. That's what she is. Wet, hot, garbage. That's what she is. And can we just go ahead, in my personal opinion, now I'm in opinion zone, I think Kim Kardashian is a pedophile. No woman would be okay with her child wearing an intimate article of clothing and wearing it in the show. No woman that cares about children would align themselves with the organization that did a pedophilic photo shoot. We know that Calabasas is the land of satanic no morals. Like none. And no one pushes back. No one says, hey guys, the Kardashian saga or the Kardashian saga with Balenciaga is something that we, the people, should not support. And y'all do know at this point on Twitter, I see it a lot, but a lot of men are repping Balenciaga with a wink now. I'm disgusted. And I'm disgusted that this bitch has millions of followers because of Black people. I'm disgusted that this second-rate trollop, no talent bitch, and I said it because I'm pissed off. I worked so hard for my doctorate degree. I worked so hard for every job. I've worked so hard to learn other languages. I've worked hard to work out the country. I've worked hard to amass international clients. This bitch rolled over and popped open her little pale legs. And Black women, we buy their products? Really? Why? She's stolen every design from Black women, every style, and we do nothing but make them rich and then so they can be propped up in our face. I'm disgusted. Why are we so comfortable as a community celebrating degeneracy? I don't know. And I'm only talking to Black women because I feel like Black men are a lost cause. That's just me being really, really honest. I feel like they don't listen when women talk, so it's fruitless. But Black women, these people have not only exploited and defiled our culture, but they have totally dissipated the true essence of it. They sexualized it, objectified it, and turned it into trash. And now we have people aligning themselves with pedophiles unchecked. Black women, what's your floor? Like, when do we stop? So we make them billionaires. They laugh in our face. Chris Brown called us Black ugly bitches. We paid to go to his concert. 50 Cent says all dark bitches are mean, and we all watch Power. You dance to your own degradation and wonder why the world won't respect us. Free Gunna, free slime, and they don't even like Black women. Black women, I'm talking to you and women just in general. If you don't check society, it will become unhinged. Black women have the power to stop the world and make it turn in a different direction. But we are so willing to save everyone, support everyone, except saving ourselves and our image. I cannot align with this shit. The thirst for designer, the thirst to prove that you're worth something. You know, the most secure person in the room is someone who doesn't have to wear an ounce of designer and still know they're a baddie. You don't need to see some white man's name on my clothing articles to know that I'm a baddie. EH said how many Black women you see wearing Balenciaga in California? Unfortunately, way too many. But hold on, EH Bunny, where do you live? EH Bunny was saying she don't see a lot of Balenciaga in her neck of the woods, and that makes me happy because out here in LA, honey, they wearing Balenciaga like it's like they're doing a liquidation sale. Oh yeah, Kanye is absolute confused. Kanye is confused, lost, but also not really. Because y'all always say Kanye confused, but what I do know is he's never confused when he's making sure he keeps Black people out his circle. See, y'all don't pay attention to that. I do. These Black billionaires that don't hire Black people. And like all these talented Black fashion designers, engineers, audio engineers, business managers. Literally, you give all your money to the billionaires so they can trick it off to the white people. Kanye is just so thirsty. Look, massive. Please validate me. Please, please. I'm so willing to bow down on my knees. I literally started designing pants with knee pads. Like, what in the? And y'all don't let me see anybody up in the jury family with them knee pad pants on, because I'm gonna talk real reckless about it. Okay, so beautiful Black Queen said, only in the big cities do I see other Blacks wearing the Balenciaga. Gotcha. The number one thing I see most people wearing is the shoes. And to be honest, I don't think most of them are real. But it's the sock shoe that was really popular. It wasn't a cute shoe. It was just a popular shoe. And in the Black community, we don't have any individuality. So if one Instagram model wears it, we all have to wear it to show that we can afford to spend money on it. Because we have to let the world know I'm not poor. It's a very deep-seated insecurity. So we have Kim Kardashian pushing pedophilia. And we'll see how many people line up for the spring layout. I think they're going to drop the teddy bear book bag, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of those. The teddy bear with the one blue eye and one kind of like glossy eye that's real popular. Oh, what did Cardi B say? The Essence. Cardi B said she mentioned something on her song. What did Cardi B say? I don't pay attention to people whose IQ is that low. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Jury family, y'all know we keep the intellectual vibes. Cardi B, I just can't really allow my brain to endure that type of ignorant, real estate occupied. So y'all have to fill me in because I just can't. She is so ghetto and such extreme trash. Miss Dramatica said her nail guy got some Balenciaga from Alabama, but it was spelled wrong. Girl, that might have been a French spelling or the Italian spelling. When people spell stuff wrong, they try to act like it's Swahili, put a little spin or something. Well, as long as he's not supporting the actual pedophiles, I don't care. But I don't think it's anything to be proud to wear. I tried to, after the designer stuff, I haven't worn any of my designer stuff. I just feel, I'll be honest, nowadays, I have a lot of the work bags, the designer bags that are big, but just for your laptop, I feel dumb. I feel stupid wearing it. Like, I feel like all of us have a look where we're all wearing this design. It looks stupid. I got my bag. Here come Mr. So-and-so with his Gucci velour suit from head to toe. Like, people have cheapened the brands. And outside of cheapening the brands, once we find out that the brands back pedo conduct, it becomes a problem. Oh, Essence said the bears are dressed in goth, but also, well, why does the FBI have the teddy bear as one of the secret indicators of pedophiles? You ever see grown people with just a little teddy bear in their car? That's a pedophile nod. Hey, pedophiles, be mad at me. 2245 will come see about you. Literally. So we got the ugly little teddy bear that looks like he's been beat up. So we'll see Kim pushing all of this. And y'all know she got the NBA contract. And I just laughed at the articles because, hold on, I got to come big camera. Y'all, I was so upset because all the articles talking about Skims and the NBA. I said, no one came up with the best title. The best title with the Skims and the NBA deal and all the NBA Smart Skims. Kim Kardashian finally got some by the balls. I'm like, why didn't anyone come up with that? Duh, she got them by the balls. Literally, metaphorically. Literally, she does kind of specialize in black balls. Her whole family specializes in black balls. She might as well go and put them up in them Skims, honey. Everyone loves brand. That's true. And once you fall in love with the brand, literally, y'all, brand loyalty. So the brand can fall off and you still abide. Like, you have a product that you purchase and you be like, oh, it changed, or the fragrance changed, or some type of deviation, but you still buy it almost like on autopilot. But let's be honest, how many people love designer? I feel like designer is too expensive to love. The only thing that expensive where you just gotta love is me, baby. I'm expensive. I'm an expensive love, But as far as designer, I feel like I can't be in love when a bag costs $7,000-$10,000. That's just a very painful love relationship. Hi, Dinosaur. I'm back. I've been traveling. I told everyone with my practice with my firm, I don't know if I told you guys that, but I own my own firm. I was super busy at the end of the year with closing out cases and the end of the year, the United States Patent and Trademark Office examining attorneys have a lot of deadlines. So with the trademarks. So all these people running around their brand, y'all, I know I talk it on YouTube and I play, but in real life, yes, I'm an international intellectual property trademark attorney specializing in doing trademarks, copyrights, and patents all over the world. But Kim, you have to go to law school and pass the bar in order to do that. Just do that little to let her know. So we got the pedophilic pusher and everyone celebrating. Miss Dramatica said, I can't imagine. Look, I'll tell the truth. I can't imagine spending over 1K on something I don't need. You know what, Miss Dramatica, I'm gonna tell the truth. I did. And I like in my early when I first started practicing law, yeah, you're making six figures, you're gonna go get you. I feel so dumb when I look at all that designer. I literally I had a bag earlier when I was doing my little errands from work and just taking care of business, getting ready for court. And I don't even want to say the brand. And it's a nice bag. Everyone always compliments it, but I felt dumb. Like, did you really spend X amount of dollars? Like, I'm evolving, and designer stuff doesn't matter. It doesn't validate me because I'm starting to find that the people who like really, really need the designer monogram is just extreme. I mean, it's lasers. Vince Camuto, but his name ain't all over it. You know, on a button, something subtle. You know, a little subtle. But all this flexing, no. Keep your money in your pockets because celebrities are laughing at you. I'm telling you, they do nothing for the community, and wearing designer has never helped anyone achieve anything. Yeah, my god babies and nieces. I just want to wait until they're about a year older, but they about to have a lot of designer because it just for me, I don't need it. I feel very everything all in my essence. Hold on, y'all. Speaking of essence, baby, who needs designer when you can pop up in court with a leather skirt on? Okay, y'all. I just had to show y'all my little leather skirt with the blazer. Who need a little designer when you can and with the and y'all need to see my shoes and everything, honey. It's given today. I wish I could do a whole shoe cam with the opaque tights and everything. My leather is given. STR said, do you recommend becoming an entertainment attorney? No, I recommend focusing on business and intellectual property. Entertainment consists of contracts, business, intellectual property. But to pigeonhole yourself in entertainment, you'll find yourself kind of babysitting or chasing artists. But when you do it from the business side and the intellectual property side of it, you'll be dealing more with the corporate. So you don't have to deal with, the artists. Instead, you may have like, in this example, but you may have a meeting with like Apple and they may put you on a contract to cover something. That's way better helping Apple write their stream contracts than helping Kodak Black get 5 cents a stream. So I would say go on the business side because on the entertainment side, unfortunately, some of the most famous people, they like to hire people that don't look like them. And when I start asking people, what law school did your attorney attend? Is it a tier 1, tier 2? They don't know. So, I mean, in law, generally, whiteness makes everyone think they're the best. And when you're a Black attorney, literally, you could be a White House fellow and still people make you, what do you bring to the table? So with law, I would say go broader. Do intellectual property, business, IP. That's where you want to be. It's a more technical law. It's science-based. It's excellent. Also, I encourage all attorneys, get in the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you guys would be surprised, but only 2% of attorneys actually go to trial. Most attorneys are afraid of court. I had court this morning, y'all. I'll do a whole nother video. XY, I had to gather him. Had to gather this little unprepared XY because he was XYing in court. And people think that the energy I have, I won't keep that same energy before Your Honor. So with law, do intellectual property and IP is good money. And I mean, that's important too. Because law school, you don't spend $200,000-$300,000 to go to law school. You don't want to come out and just make $100,000. That's not enough. You got to pay them loans. You got to, live and sustain. And you work so hard, you're going to want to live, a life where you take vacations and travel. So I would say do intellectual property because that opens your door for a certain type of client. Because the client that wants a patent and a trademark is very established, very committed, very business oriented, not necessarily on the fluke. They're more invested. And I love doing LLCs, but once I see my clients get ready to hit the trademark, I'm like, okay, now they're really invested in building their brand. And it's something that, look, well, I'll do a whole nother separate one, but I say go IP and also make sure you litigate, because the best attorneys, in my opinion, are litigators, because you could kind of foresee problems. I spent 10 years in the courtroom litigating for some of the biggest corporations in the world. And please understand, when you go to court and it's a corporation, no one expects the attorney for the big corporation to be. So when you're underestimated, you have to work even harder. But I think it makes you a better attorney, makes you a better, more confident attorney. So now if I get a court hearing, I'm not nervous. It doesn't bother me. I'm like, oh, let's go, let's rumble. Let me get my evidence, get my exhibits, and get prepared. So with law, I would say learn how to litigate so that you can always have the leverage. Because people don't realize, lawyers, we have our inside jokes. A lawyer threatening to sue me and he's been practicing law 20 years and never went to trial is a joke. Like, no, you're not. You're not. You're afraid of that life. So get in the courtroom and specialize in something that's kind of business. And I like the balance. And I would say you need balance, because with litigation, we just kind of get off. But with litigation, for me, y'all, it's exhausting. When you are in an argumentative state, that's hard sometimes, because people don't realize, like, I'm a human. Outside of work, I'm a happy person. Look, I'm going to Nobu, getting me some tacos today. Hanging out with friends, getting me a mocktail, a little mocktail. I don't know. Y'all know I don't drink, but a mocktail and kicking it. But sometimes when you are in a state of contention and friction and very caustic and argumentative, it feels crazy to do that for like 10 hours and then to get in your car and then switch it off like, hey, friend. So it's an interesting thing. So I tell anyone with litigation, if you're really out there like hitting it mentally and psychologically, don't do that shit forever. I'm at the point where I'm trying not to litigate as much, because it's just a lot. Just maybe 3 cases a year, the bigger ones, and really go in. But I don't want to live my life in a state of like battlefield. Because I want to be a lawyer. I like to argue. Get help. If you like to argue, get help. Because it is exhausting to spend your whole career in an argumentative state. So find balance, get the litigation so you could be tough. You could always have the leverage. You know how to deal with courtroom procedure. But I would say do something in the field of business law. And why I like business law as opposed to litigation is because in business, we're all on the same side. We all want to make money. We all want to close the deal. Where litigation, we're fighting over, one pot of gold. But in business, even if you don't like the person, all of us want to get paid. So yes, I have closed deals with people that I think are repulsive. Wouldn't even go to their Christmas party and get a cookie. But that's my personal opinion. But the business, like, oh, we all want this to happen with this brand and this particular rollout. Dion said, did they approach you yet to become a member of one? No, I think it's pretty clear. I'm Team Jesus. I'm not gullible. I'm the person that, just in any setting, I don't care how big or who the person is in the room. If you say something crazy, I'm like, oh, you out of pocket. I don't like that. Like they're not really used to that. So I don't think I'm enough of a sheep for that type of approach. I would be offended. Like, I'm living wrong for them to really think that they could try me. And listen, I'm not Ray J or any of the Bend It Over, Busted Wide Open Brigade. I'm a lady. I'm not over here throwing things in a circle to close deals. Kourt Chronicles is closing all her deals, baby, straight up and down, straight up and down. Shout out to all the women working hard. Shout out to all the women got their side hustle. Shout out to my entrepreneurs out here getting it. Special shout out, y'all know I always say to the content creators, because when I'm working and traveling and grinding, I be listening to YouTube. I've been checking out Grown Women Vibes with the Strawberry Letter. And that's my guilty pleasure, is listening to the commentary on that while I was working. So you say natural is taboo now. Wait, really? Hold on. Give me the tea. The essence. I didn't know natural was taboo now, really? Well, you know what? I've been saying this my whole life. It used to make my mom mad when I was a kid. Rules are made for people who are willing to follow them. The Kourt Chronicles, I'm not following any trend. I'm not following a wave. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the waves. I'm not doing the trends. I call out the BS. If it's an unpopular opinion, that means I really, sung them where it needed to be sung. And I think the celebrity worship and the culture. Oh, you know who else talk about celebrity worship? Voodoo Doll. She does. And when I first started watching her channel, I thought it was kind of just, tea and reaction. But Miss Mama's is very intelligent, has extreme depth. I'm thinking it's a fun channel, and she be over there doing Educational Friday. Because y'all know on Kourt Chronicles, I shout out YouTubers all the time. I don't have relationships, don't know any of these people. It's just channels I like, and I love, love, love making sure everybody eat. Voodoo Doll be doing her thing with the education one. And I thought her channel was going, the first video, I think was something kind of light. But I was like, oh, she's very deep. This ain't just tea spilling. This is something else. And I saw how she broke down the boule, which I thought was phenomenal. So she really, really do her thing. Grown Woman Vibes really, really does her thing with the jail calls, the collaborations with phone calls from prison. So I'm enjoying how content creators are using different content outside of celebrities. And y'all just remember, I said it here first, because we be having a lot of firsts on Kourt Chronicles on the low, but they don't know it yet. And I have a special talent, y'all. Don't tell anyone, but I can predict the future. I got a crystal ball. Celebrity culture is done. In 3 years, rappers will be begging you to be at their concerts. It's done. I work in the industry. American rap has totally been replaced, and they don't even see it. All the up and coming Black male rappers are being replaced. The biggest rappers are now Afrobeats or kind of the biracial kings or the exotical men. But in 3 years, what we know is trap. That's why they're letting it run in the ground. It's a rap. It's a rap. That genre is totally done. It's totally done. Like they will be begging for people to support them because music is taking a different turn. And it shows in the streams. You can kind of see the trends. And Black women are some of the largest consumers of music, and it's more Black women. And just other women wake up to like, I'm not going to pay this man to disrespect me. I'm like, hold up. Because I'm like, Chris Brown, if I'm coming to your concert and you talking shit about dark girls, you're going to have to run me several bands. I mean, several. 909, 999, okay? One band short of $1 million. That's how expensive disrespect is to me. Because I ain't no cheap thrill. Clown. It's always the low IQ artists. It's always. Oh, the EBT Awards, y'all. I cannot. Right. The BET Awards, I haven't watched that in years. And what really did it for me with the BET Awards was daggone them honoring Kevin Samuels, Kid Hills, a man that denigrated Black women was celebrated at BET as if BET doesn't get every coin it has from Tyler Perry's bag wig syndications and Black women. BET must have forgot who butters their bread. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm like, well, Black women just keep doing your thing. Y'all look, keep buttering the bread of all these people who don't like you. What? You say to be a lawyer? No, Essence, wait. Essence, no. Essence, you a counselor too. Hold on. Y'all don't let Essence play. Essence in the chat, but she a sassy lady lawyer too. Or attorney. So yeah, the EBT Awards is trash. So that means that the Kardashians should be scheduled to make their entrance. I mean, all the award shows are trash. I mean, literally, the fact that celebrities give themselves awards. Like, think about it. It's so fake. They choose each other, and then they call themselves icons, but they engage in some of the most derelict, disgusting behavior. Yeah, Kevin Samuels, Kitten Hills was honored at the EBT Awards. Now, I don't know what he was honored for. I mean, literally, EBT could call me. I could give you a list of 100 Black women that are doing amazing things. And you would never know because they're not doing it for clout. I mean, I literally can think of Black women who do nothing but free wills so that Black wealth can stay in Black communities. So they go around to all your grandmothers and give them wills so homes can stay in the Black community. That is impactful. The economic impact of writing thousands of wills is huge for the economy of Black people. But because she ain't got a plastic booty and she ain't prancing around in the prison, she's not important. I do pro bono setting up LLCs for new entrepreneurs trying to get it out the mud and just don't have it all the time so they can launch. But I'm not on television clicking, doing it with the whole cameraman either. Stop celebrating the mediocrity of celebrities like y'all are being fooled. The media is a joke. They give you your heroes, they give you your villains. And then it's us, the people out here that's rogue, that's calling out the BS. So no, I don't support the EBT awards. I don't really support any of the awards. I'm tired of my fellow Black women begging to be acknowledged in these awards instead of creating your own lane. So, I mean, but I'm just on a different wave. And people my whole life always kind of felt a way about it. And ain't even arrogant, but I don't need people's validation. I like me. And as long as I like me, that's enough. Hold on, guys. So yeah, the EBT awards canceled. I would say for 2024, Black women, turn off the television, get out, go make your money, read more books. Like my goal for 2024 is to read 1 book a month, which I think is very doable. They don't all have to be big, but just enriching myself. I refuse to be entertained by people who don't like me. So that eliminates a lot of people, if you could catch my drift, Black women. And just the women in the jury in general. I think we're reaching a point where patriarchy is kind of on shaky legs. And now we have big companies trying to push the threshold when it's already, the patriarchal system is on a weak pillar instead of weak pillars. So with Kim, she's told us who she is and what she's about. And she's still, I don't know how many followers that Trollop has, but she has millions of followers, allegedly, because you know they be faking it. And Balenciaga was getting lambasted so much they deleted their Twitter. Y'all tell Elon Musk we're not calling it X, sir. Not calling it X. You can X the idea of us calling it X. Oh, you said, look how Oprah did The Color Purple. Well, Oprah, I be so on the fence because I be wanting to go ahead sometimes. Like, listen, if you're friends with Harvey Weinstein, you're no friend of mine. What Oprah, y'all know my stance. What has Oprah done to edify, uplift, or do anything meaningful for women or Black women? And I know a lot of people will mention her school in South Africa, but that has lots of concerns also. There have been concerns about sexual impropriety, sexual immorality, sexual abuse, all coming out of her school. And it appears that she takes the more Catholic approach, sweep it under the rug. And I worry about any celebrity doing business in rural regions in Africa where there isn't much oversight, because celebs leave the country and think they're gods. Oprah, I was disgusted. I'm disgusted with her asking citizens, her and The Rock, for money. Imagine a multi-millionaire and a billionaire asking us to donate when they went and purchased all the property in Hawaii. So Oprah is a very self-focused, individualistic agenda type of person, but that's cabal. That's a very cabal of her. That's one of the cabal principles, is that they distort self-preservation to a point that is radical. So Oprah ain't for the people. And even when I was young, a kid, I remember watching her interviews. I used to be like, this lady ain't nice. But people would always say I was tripping. I was like, she's not nice. She's intrusive. She does not respect boundaries. She enjoys when people are uncomfortable with her line of questioning. And maybe, see, they know who to get on television, because I will be, when I tell you I gather so quick, I would be like, oh, so Miss Lady O, I thought we were gonna keep it cute. You're not gonna keep it cute. Okay, well, let's gather you together. Oh, someone said Oprah's orphanage was shut down. Hold on. Critical Think Cap said Oprah's orphanage was recently shut down. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to hold on. Let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna have to look up why did it close. Thank you so much, Critical Thinking Cap. School. Okay, so it's the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy. No, it's still open because there's an Essence article. Let me share my screen. Hold on, guys. Let me share my screen. I think it's still open because it's a recent Essence article saying that there was, lo and behold, y'all, January of 2024 sexual assault at her school. Yeah, don't trust any of these celebrities. Anytime celebrities go and make schools out the country, please think Jeffrey Epstein. Like, be alarmed. Don't trust any of them. Oprah's not a nice person. Does she even see? You know, you see people. Does Oprah even seem like the type of person that'll be nice around some kids? No, no, no. She is just trash like the rest of them. Okay, so let me see if I can share the screen. Okay, so y'all check this out. Oprah School, this is Essence Magazine. Hit, so we can't say it's the white man tearing her down. Oprah School hit by another sex scandal. And this is updated October. Oh, this is 2020. Wait, where for? Oh, well, I guess this was 2020. This might be the one, critical thinking. So Oprah Winfrey's prestigious South African boarding, this is from 2020, boarding school is under scrutiny again. According to the New York Daily News, the school has been hit with its second sex scandal in less than 2 years. But that's 2020. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to find the 2024 article. Hold on. So I want to get this up. Okay, so now this Essence are 2 days. It has January 4th, 2024 and October. Let me scroll down. Okay, I don't know. Essence is really giving me the BET right now. So Oprah School, y'all. Oprah School apparently has issues, and one jury member said they may have closed down the school because of the issues. So that's what we're working with. Dion said there are a lot of missing girls. Said there are a lot of missing from Oprah School. Oh, okay. So it's missing girls. That's problematic. I mean, the last time I heard, I don't know if this is mainstream news, but I don't care about spilling tea. Beyonce's getting property in Africa to open a school. Let's see how y'all react. All of your celebrities, every single one of them compromised. No one wants to face that reality. So I have to live my little life in a silo because there's certain celebrities we won't call out. And y'all, let's talk about the Cat Williams interview. I saw a lot. Hats off because I'm not a hater. Club Shay Shay's video. I think I looked at it when I saw the views. I was like, oh, and I wasn't even gonna watch it. I just wanted to catch a few clips to hear what he said. But once I saw 40, 50 million views, I'm like, is this real? So I watched the Cat Williams Club Shay Shay interview. I must say I enjoy Cat Williams being a well-spoken celebrity. I appreciate the intellect. I appreciate that he's just not dumb. Most celebrities are dumb. I really enjoy him. Like he's just someone you can talk to. Most celebrities like, like no, he can actually engage and talk. But that's all I got. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm not over the moon about it, but I feel like everybody, he didn't say anything new. That's all, like this is stuff he's always said. It's like literally, I watch YouTube and channels repeat OT like, and people go crazy. I'm like, but this, we already knew this. Like, yeah, it was a cool interview, but I'm not gonna be out here like he's the next messiah. Like, no, it was cool. Yeah, because that's how I even found out about Club Shay Shay. Because I mean, you know, that's the, I guess the kind of male, I don't want to call them manosphere, but you know, the male side of YouTube. And Club Shay Shay, honestly, when I saw the title, I thought it was like an ex stripper. I did. I was like, Club Shay Shay. I was like, oh, it's a stripper that, you know, life beyond the pole. And then I clicked on it, I was like, oh, these are men. Is this her John? I was like, is this her John? Like, what's happening? Is this, who is Shay? I'm like, wait, Shay got all these rich men on her channel. I was like, now who is this ex stripper Shay Shay that got all these rich men on the channel? So literally, y'all make sure y'all check out Dion. Dion started a new YouTube channel and she's trying to hit her monetization hours and subs. So we got to show love. Do remember Dion always popping that thing. And Dion, I'm going to be twerking in your chat. You know, I'm going to be over there twerking because I be twerking in chats. Y'all probably see my comments. I don't hold back at all. I don't mince my words. So yeah, Beyonce sketchy. She been sketchy. I mean, she doesn't, just go look. I tell people, just don't look at something as a fan. Just go on her Instagram page and put everything on mute and just look. Just look. Plain sight is the rule. And the Cat Williams interview, tired of hearing about it. Comedians fussing. I mean, it was funny. He's funny enough, you know, to a point. I think I like his comedy when he caters it for a different audience. It just seemed like some old N word gossip and select. I don't care about Steve Harvey and all of them. Like I don't even know. Like we are obsessed. There is not one thing new he said in that interview. Now was he entertaining and engaging? Yeah, and Cat Williams is funny. But for us to all act like he's the Messiah, like what? This celebrity worship in our culture is astounding. He didn't say anything that we didn't know. He just put it together. Great interview. Appreciate the candor. But for us to act like this is like so deep, that shit is embarrassing sometimes in the Black community. I think it was a distraction because his interview came out 48 hours after the list dropped. But guess who got the list on their phone? And I can show you the date. The date was way before this week and this year. My list ain't altered. My list with the call logs. Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I'll post, if y'all want me to put the Epstein list on my community tab, I will. I mean, but people ain't gonna do nothing but argue because they're gonna see their favorite people on there and they're gonna say that they weren't there, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. I mean, if I told you Dr. Dre has an island in the Bahamas close to Epstein's island, you argue me down, curse me out. So there's no need. There's nothing Black celebrities, they can't, there's nothing they can't do. The people worship them. They have become your gods. I mean, people worship Future and he's a deadbeat dad, a 50-year-old junkie that hangs out with a bunch of underage little boys encouraging them to do drugs. People scream free slime, but if you ever lived in Atlanta to understand the level of criminality and how the city changed, you wouldn't say that. And y'all know I love ATL, but the city changed. So as someone who lives in Atlanta, lived in Atlanta, went through all the motions, I wouldn't be screaming free slime. Like if you're engaging in any type of criminality that could cause danger in my community, you got to go. I don't care if it's Tyrone causing a crime or Brad. I don't give a damn. If there is crime, I'm like, 911, we have an emergency. Wait, somebody said Shannon Sharp is slow. Is he? See, okay, well, I support that because I never watched the club Shay Shay. Like, I'm straight up, I really thought that was like an extra for in all her Johns. Because the name Shay Shay, like, dude, Club Shay Shay, that's a sassy name. Let's just tell the truth. I only saw that interview and I was like, he's just goofy. But I thought he was just like at a loss for words. Maybe I was like, oh, he doesn't. Even with the interview, he didn't interview. It just seemed like he was asking questions. He wouldn't do follow up. So I was like, maybe he's shocked that Cat Williams is kind of just like unleashing to this magnitude. But that's just always his level of performance is what we saw. And why ain't nobody calling out the fact that Shay Shay had on a cat suit? Why ain't nobody calling out the fact that Shay Shay had on a bodysuit? Shay Shay had on a Skims outfit. Shay Shay, Dre will never catch a Diddy lawsuit. He paid his. I believe, not that I have anything to substantiate this, I believe he compensates his I ain't even gonna talk about Dr. Dre because I can't censor myself and I feel like yeah, never mind. Yeah, he pays. That's what I think. I think all the young boys in the Philippines and Thailand, yeah, I think this is all alleged. I think he pays. Hmm. I mean, but it doesn't matter. Y'all don't call out celebs. Chris Brown got a whole pedophile tattoo logoed above his eyebrow and his ear. Nobody says anything. He's so cute. He's so cute. And I'm the only person in the world who thinks he's not cute. He just looks like a little hurt little boy to me. I look at him and I don't see no man in him. And you know, that womanly intuition when you could just see beyond, this world, it ain't no manhood left in him. Not an ounce. But I mean, I don't understand why Balenciaga didn't get Chris Brown. He already has the pedophile logo tattooed on his face. I mean, literally. Somebody said, oh yeah, Shay Shay did look like a drag queen. I was confused by that. Y'all, that was my first time watching it. I was so confused. I'm watching it like, well, when is Shay gonna come out? Because Cat Williams wasn't calling Shannon Shay Shay. And I mean, just you don't go from Shay Shay to Shannon. That's not really the natural progression. That's not the nickname pipeline per se. So I'm thinking Shay Shay a baddie, and these are her Johns, and she like, look, I'm gonna write a book if y'all don't come on here and do a show. No, he's Shay Shay. Shay Shay had on his Skims tight body suit, showing off his curves. I was looking at the interview. I wanted to so bad like pinch his not in a bad way, but like pull it. Like, is this Spanx? Like that man had on a Spanx cat suit practically. And he's just so feminine. No, Cat. Oh, don't say it, Cat. The cabal gonna mess us up. Could you imagine being that big as Kerry? God knew to only make me 5'1". Y'all know I'm short. God knew to only make me 5'1", because if I was tall, I would be too much. He said, Deion said, did you hear it? What? Jay beat up Riri? Rihanna? Really? No, I didn't hear that. Give me some more tea. Essence, hold on. Essence, counselor, y'all. Now, Counselor Essence said that on one episode, Shannon's makeup artist beat his face. He had on lip gloss and all. Goodbye. Yeah. Goodbye. Shay Shay had on lip gloss. If his lips was more shiny than my lips, I'm mad. I'm mad. And again, y'all watching the show, you know how you watch things the first time? I thought I was tripping. I kept adjusting my color. I was like, why is his skin? it looked like clay. But you know, he must have the same makeup artist as Eddie Murphy. Shay Shay. Now listen, if you're gonna have a name like Shay Shay, you need to learn about contour, sir. You got to learn how to contour. You got to learn how to contour. Hold on, y'all. I see my lip gloss running. Woo. You got to learn how to contour, Shay Shay. And y'all know Shay Shay had that Avon foundation. If y'all remember, like the Mary Kay Avon, where it'll make you look real orange. It's almost like a clay complexion. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he was doing. So I'm sorry, no shade. I'm not really one for political correctness. I don't really give a damn about that. I'm not pretending. I'm not really taking a man who wears more makeup and lip gloss than me serious. And I bet Shay Shay would be relegated to the EBT Awards for his contributions to journalism. Because all you got to do is go viral and be a male, and you're a winner. And I guess he'll get a Balenciaga deal too. And when is Balenciaga going to give Chris Brown a tattoo? Balenciaga, he already got the pedophile logo on his face. He said, "Oh, hold on. See, I don't know. Hold on." Miss Helena said, "Y'all don't remember Kerry Rose, the football player, dating a guy named Hollywood." I know a guy. Listen, that is so interesting. I never heard of that, but I do know randomly a guy named Hollywood. What's the guy from Hollywood from? And the guy I know named Hollywood is gay, but I feel like that's a common, little nickname people have. Oh, somebody said Jay-Z didn't do a Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown. I think that was 2007. I can't even remember. No. Oh, hold on, I remember this because I'll never forget because before I was practicing law, y'all, I taught at a private school. I did a teaching fellowship in San Francisco, the most elite school in America. I taught there, and one of the girls who's a good friend now, the day it happened, I remember she called me. So that had to be 2007, 2008. When the Chris Brown Rihanna incident happened, and the public really went in on him. He got canceled. They should have never brought him back. Like, he's just another shuck and jiver. There are tons of people with beautiful voices around. But I'm not going to listen to a man that he only wants something with the good hair. I don't do the good hair distinctions. And the quickest way for me to and block that ass, if you saw, oh, this hair and your hair, we're not doing that. We don't do that shit. That's whack. So the whole good hair, oh, you special. You ain't got shit makes me want to throw up. So Chris Brown, he should have been canceled along with Kim and Kanye. Ray J. Don't forget Ray J did all of this about, he wants to sue all of his rights, all the whining and crying. And in retrospect, even though I covered it, I'm like, hell yeah, Ray J, get your whatever. Don't worry, I'll never feel that way again about any of these celebs, honey. But I think Ray J did that to detract the attention that was on Tiffany Haddish, because celebrities all work together. They're all one family. It's the inner circle. And they operate, Ray J represents 222, which is order of chaos. So he's the person that'll come, distract. He did it on 9/11. It was on the heels of the Tiffany Haddish. People had started to probe and reopen Hollywood's pedophilic allegations. Essence said, have you seen Kanye's wife? Oh, child, I don't even know what's going on with that poor woman. Yeah, he got to look. Well, I say if it ain't for just regular people, when I say I don't care no more, Essence, I only care about you. They treating you good up in that firm, and my sisters and brothers my sisters in the jury chat. But just celebs, not my problem. And I hope the men, honestly, in Bianca's community, galvanize, collectivize, and rally around to protect her. But as for me and my Black woman, the only people I can protect is those who protect me and other Black women. Yeah, like I see how she got her out, and she looks so sad in the face. But I think she's currently going through her induction because whenever people are getting inducted, they go blonde. And blonde means that you are submissive to the occult and available. I'm trying to edit what I'm saying to anyone that's higher ranking that wants to be intimate with you. Now, take that piece of note and then remind yourself that every rapper has been and still is blonde. Most people in the occult usually do the blonde for 6 weeks. But look at all your black artists, the biggest in the world. They've all been blonde. They never come out of the blonde. This is known. When the hair is blonde, that is a signal to the occult that you're trying to go up and you're available for exploitation. Or if you're blonde, that just means you're a toy. Every rapper and all the biggest singers in our communities are blonde. So I think Bianca is going through her, unfortunately, phase where she's being defiled, all for the sake of the occult coin. She looks miserable. She looks hurt. Every time I see a picture, I'm like, and didn't Kanye say he was upset with Kim for dressing sexy? And Bianca be out there just down bad. Down bad. Yeah, so going blind is a part of the process because it kind of lets you know they're in their MK Ultra, but also anyone that is higher up that wants them. Because people don't understand the code. It's not, these people don't have business degrees from Wharton. Like the things they do and all of Kim Kardashian getting that NBA deal, please understand, I believe in my heart sincerely, every coach in the NBA had their way with her. The now the comedian Drewski. Let's talk about Drewski. You know, I'm trying to think how bad I want to roast. This is disappointing. Let's just say I remember before Drewski was Big Drewski. And the person he has become today, I don't know at all. I'm disgusted. Yeah, Drewski, I saw a skit with him involving a child, and it was a joke, but I didn't like it. I don't like jokes with little girls. It made my skin crawl. I was absolutely disgusted. And yeah, he's blonde, so he's in the getting them cheeks clapped brigade right now. That's why I say don't look up to celebrities. Most of these people don't like themselves. They do some hideous stuff and they do it on camera. Like, it ain't no floor. Stop dating rappers. All the rappers in Atlanta are gay. Like, you don't understand. Like, they are like all the way, like, listen, stop being slow. Stop thinking you special. I don't care how many baby mamas they got. Guess what? The person he loved the most lived with him is a man. You guys are wasting your time on people who hate you. Oh, yes, the Sign My Daddy. That was the skit. Okay, it was weird. It made me throw up. Like, ugh. And the little girl was see. Don't tell me she was scared now. That's when I'm going to get mad. That's when I'm at the officer, can you turn off your body camera for a few seconds? Like, sell out. That's what I said. If anybody's in the industry and they don't talk about it, if they ain't calling it out, they whip it. Your favorite people, everybody's into that shit. They are into some very sick stuff. And I was disappointed leaving Atlanta once I found out like how they move all the way. But coming to LA, oh, they don't hide. They don't, baby, you're the outsider. They don't care. These people are degenerate. Hold on, Essence. Essence, you said in the skit, the girl was scared and her dad had to tell him to stop. Her dad was there. She had a parent in the room and let this man talk to her. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Drewski, like, just, I mean, Atlanta, I feel like the scene or the is small. It's big, but it's small. Like, so I knew of Drewski. I know his manager, really, really smart guy, really talented. So I watched, I saw when they were, trying to do their come up, but literally, the stuff with children is disgusting. And what's even sadder is when you call it out, if you go on Instagram, any platform, you are by yourself. If you say anything, people curse me out from top to bottom on platforms. And I'm like, first of all, you're talking to a litigator, and my mom was black. So, baby, if you want to have a contest of like a lambasting and a good old tongue lashing, I could gather you together. And then I rub my crystal ball, and then I'm gonna look into all your secrets, and I'm gonna read you that way. Like literally, I don't know if it's bots, but on social media, anything you say that doesn't, Instagram is the worst. If anything celebrities do, celebs, I saw something with Alexis Scott. She was in lingerie, and it was like a sexy picture. She looked good, but what was weird was her 2-year-old kid was in the bed. It was weird. Everybody just complimented. I'm like, y'all don't think it's a little weird? Oh, you overthinking it. I'm like, I never saw my mom in lingerie posing. Like it was weird. It's just something. I mean, we all have seen our parents in pajamas or whatever, but not that. No one calls out the BS. And in the process, we open up society to exploiting children. And if you think society is crazy now, a society where an overwhelming or critical mass of children have been damaged is a scary place. It's a scary, scary, scary place to try to exist. To defile a child before they even have the ability to conceptualize what's happening, and then have that child come into realization of their exploitation, that can break a person. Oh yes, Essence, please, please do a premiere, and I'll be over there. I will be over there. If you make one, please, if you put it on premiere, I'm gonna be all up in your chat. So no one's really calling out Balenciaga. Everyone's celebrating it. I mean, someone said Cardi B mentioned something, but she's another one that, when I say like, I ain't even being nice. That bitch is beneath me. Like, she's not even worth me talking about. I don't care how much money she has. Y'all don't think Cardi B sold out? She has one album and she's all rich. Baby, on 1 million streams. Okay, listen to someone who looks at contracts, argue, fight over points, because that's what it is in a stream, where you fight over points or bumps. I mean, and most of the artists don't even get bumps. A bump means if I go X, Y, and Z, if I go platinum, I'll get 20% instead of 15. If I go gold, most people don't do bumps. They forget. A good attorney who knows entertainment always has bumps in there. Like, you don't want to keep getting gold and silver and not going up in your percentage. But $1 million on general streaming platforms is about $24,000 to $40,000. That's what it is. 1 million streams is between $24,000 and $40,000, depending on where people are streaming, all of that. Now let's take the high end. $40,000 for whatever song that is for that month, or whatever the 1 million stream is. The label gets their cut, the writer gets their cut, the producers, you go to your split sheet. By the time that artist gets the piece of the 40,000, they would be happy if it was even 10. That's the truth. And when I used to have social media, I had posted like streams and how much they paid, like showing people like, y'all, don't believe these artists are rich. Just like, I'm telling you, I do contracts all day. These are nothing but high grade loans. Rappers, oh my God, rappers, you can't even work with them. They're dumb. Rappers, oh, the white man said this. So, I mean, I know good sis, I know little sis, but that white man gonna take good care of me. And then you crying on Twitter talking about you not getting paid. They're dumb. I said it. I don't feel sorry for any of them. They're dumb. They worship whiteness. And the reason why they don't get paid is because they don't negotiate. It's that simple. You don't get to engage in a contractual obligation, fulfill it, and then all of a sudden be like, I don't like it at the end. No. Negotiate on the front end. But no, when artists and rappers are in business, they walk into the office, why that black bitch here? Who are these black people? Where the white folks at, yo? And the white people say, okay, all right, let's no bump. This is a good contract, rapper Tavius. Oh, it is. I'm like, don't do it. That's an advance. Y'all know other industries like country music, they don't give out advances. They call it a signing bonus. If someone's giving you an advance, that's a loan. Rappers are flexing with loaned money, and they'll be quick to say, That's why rappers are the brokest. In country, y'all know Kourt Chronicles. Country's my favorite genre. The Stapleton. Look, if you want to hear some music that'll make you cry and get in your feelings, listen to the Stapleton Brothers. Listen to Blue Don't Look Good on You, baby. That song will get your little fillers, get you all the way your fillers. Yeah, you make more money doing it yourself. And I tell people this: remember, a label needs an artist to make money. An artist does not need a label to make money. People sign to labels because they like feeling important. Soulja Boy was happier before he signed with labels. Now he's broke. No one who's ever signed with labels is rich, at least in the black trap rap kind of ratchet music arena, because those are predatory loans. They prey on their ignorance and eagerness to get into business. No label should get a cut of things that you do outside of music. That doesn't make sense. If I worked for my firm, like say if I worked for a firm, they can't get a cut of me going to do some side hustle somewhere else that's not even related. But they won't negotiate. No, these black rappers want to talk about how ugly and how disrespectful they could be to us on the track, but when they little thirsty ass ain't getting paid, guess who they want to come help them? I'm not putting on my cape for them. I've been in this business and I'm letting you know, most of them, even coming out of ATO, is disappointing. These dudes could be viral. And then you engage with them, they act like they're better than you. Oh, I work with so-and-so. Excuse me. You're a groupie. Like they really be flexing. I mean, it's literally producers who think they are all that. Sir, you charge $500 for beats. You're ripping yourself off. You don't value yourself and your craft because your talent is worth more. But you too scared to ask your favorite rapper to pay you. Yeah, y'all some shit. Producers hang out in the studio all night long, be getting paid $200-$300. Some don't got 1 billion streams. They just repping clout, posting. You're getting paid in clout. I don't take clout. Give me the coins. I don't care who knows me. By the time we're done, you will always remember me. Period. It's the truth. Industry exposed. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't. They don't negotiate. They're not victims. And anytime they get to the top of the top, they're very vocal about who they don't want in the room, and it's usually us. And then later they'll be like, man, you was right. Always at that party, you said just take out. And then I listen, my special talent is I'm a ghost. Hey, Patty C, welcome. Girl, we up in here just chopping it up now about the industry and just how people are so dismissive. It's like billionaires really want us to advocate on their behalf. I don't care if they ain't getting paid properly. I'm telling you, during contract negotiation time, they get real. Oh, I need me a Jewish attorney. I need an Arab jeweler. I don't feel sorry for celebrities. They make their bed. They turn their nose up. And anytime that we offer any type of constructive criticism, they act like they're above reproach. And what's their retort? Oh, well, you're broke. You don't have money. Well, take your raggedy ass contract with that high grade loan and you live that life on borrowed time. I don't want it. Don't let these people flex on you with leased cars, rented homes, and loaned money. Literally. I remember watching someone cashing in this check for the ghetto. I mean, I guess, look, I used to be a little embarrassed at my bougie, but baby, you better tell these rappers, baby, if you can hold it all in one hand, you don't interest me. If you can hold all your money in one hand, sir, you don't interest me. You need to diversify, get you some assets, In case the dollar tanks, make sure you get some CDs, some stocks, and have a diversified portfolio. Get you some multiple streams. But going to the bank, cashing a loan check and wrapping the little rubber band around it to do a money phone is just some ignorant, not even ignorant shit. But they do it in every video. Like, it ain't even nothing unique about the industry. If y'all trying to watch a rap video, they all hold on. Let me get it how they get it, honey child. I love my slime, slime. Yeah. If law don't work out, I'm gonna be a rapper. If law don't work out, I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna get some marbles and put them in my mouth, baby, and I'm just gonna say a little jingle. I ain't gotta make sense. I live this life, slime. Ain't gotta make sense. The dumber the better. Throw a little auto-tune, honey, and I'm gonna drop my little braids in my face to dangle them over. And love my slime. And they do they sign languages, honey. They little sign languages. So yeah, and that's for everyone, guys. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if your career does not work out, please consider being a bushmouth rapper. Go look up the lyrics of the song. Your only issue is you might write something a little too intellectual, so you might have to dial it back for the Mushmouthery Collective. Yeah, I mean, literally, be a rapper. Just talk about all the non-black stuff you like, and you will be famous and rich. And you take your loan money, you wrap them rubber bands around it, and you take that rubber band loan money, and you take a picture with it every chance you get. I know. I had a friend, she said this guy, he was in the industry, was trying to get her to come over to her his place because he thought he had a real fly place, even though she messed with high-end guys all the time. So she was like, I just wasn't really trying to do any of that. I wasn't trying to come over. Why this guy sent her a video with a stack of money, like, I got money, and cursing her out in the video because he wanted someone to see his high-rise Atlanta apartment so bad he had to send her like, I got money, I'm not broke. It's like, how much? If you don't put away, sir, is that loan money? Because we don't know. Is that if you don't put that PPP away? Yeah, they be flexing with loan money. You ain't ever realized how quick they go from rich to broke, like overnight. Because it ain't their money. It ain't their money. Straight up. And we'll tell you that you're broke. No, sir, you have a $1 million loan. I don't have $1 million in debt. If we're just going purely off debt, I'm richer than you. Even if you have $0 in your account, you're richer than someone with a $1 million loan. And don't forget, they pay interest. Don't tell me Kourt Chronicles is a good rapper name. Hold up. And I do IP, so I can do my own copyrights and trademarks and be tight with it. I don't have to get ripped off by a label. Listen, I'm gonna have to, and I saw at TJ Maxx this little microphone, this karaoke auto tones. Now I just got to order me a little bag of marbles to put in my mouth because I think I'm a little too articulate for the Mushmouthery. I gotta really get into the spirit of it. I gotta get deep into it. I gotta really go down in the trap so I can pull out my inner trap essence in case this law don't work out. Because apparently, intellect, wit, talent is not something you really need. And if y'all want to hear something funny, if you think you like all this ratchet music, I don't know how it could ever happen. Listen to a rap song. No one gets more edits on their voice than rappers. People don't know that. They think it's singers. No, rappers. Listen to a rap song with no music and no edits. I guarantee every single rapper sounds like they are on the spectrum. Miss Helena said I ain't a good mumbler. Oh, see, that's why I gotta get the marbles. I gotta get the marbles to tuck them in my cheek or something and, do my mush mouth and slime it up. And I gotta figure out these sign languages. I don't know. I'm gonna have to send a nice message. I wanna, when I throw my I wanna say world peace. I want to be like world peace and, power to women when they do their little spirit fingers they be up there doing, claiming blocks but don't own property. That's Chicago. So I can't. Y'all, we can't celebrate the degeneracy. 2024, I ain't going. And I ain't even being polite. I ain't being cute. I don't care who get mad. Y'all, I knew it was bad because I went off on someone, honey. Why them ex-wives block me? And I just pointed out something. It's like literally celebs are above reproach and you're a hater. I'm not jealous of anyone with $1 million in debt. I ain't rich, but I ain't $1 million in debt. And some of them be $5 and $7 million in debt. And yes, the homes, you see a lot of artists, their labels own it. So that's how literally Twister could make you a celebrity overnight, and they could make you a celebrity, not a celebrity overnight. Oh, you say you need to drink lean and smoke. I don't drink. Oh, look, I'm a health nut. Y'all, I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but I'm a health nut. I'm a diehard smoothie fitness. I don't even believe in taking OTC prescriptions, anything. No, everything natural. So even I think lean was like a medicine, even for medicinal purposes. No, I'm like, no, you need to get you some turmeric, ginger. But I'm gonna be a different type of rapper because I'm gonna have my smoothie. I'm rapping a smoothie. You can judge me. I'm gonna have my smoothie. I might have a Stanley cup with some lemon water. Like, don't judge me. I'm having a smoothie. I ain't doing no lean. I want my kidneys. I want my kidneys. I need my kidneys. I want both of them. Now they say we only need one, but I'm gonna try to keep them. Oh, you said Meek Mill? What's going on with Cheek Mill? What's going on with Cheek Mill? And I say cheeks because he's the cheek clapper king. He gets his cheeks claps by the white billionaires, Michael Rubio. I don't know the man's name. Don't care enough to dignify him with the correction either. Yeah. Meek Mill's. Oh yeah, he's another little poverty pookie rapper. Y'all hating because you're jealous, and then he came out and said he's only made $10 million in all these years. If you don't cue the violin, like, sir, we don't care. I don't understand how Meek Mills is even famous, but I do. I'm sorry, I'm lying. I do. I know why he's famous. You know why he's famous. We all know why he's famous, and it's not his rap skills. I'm sure it's some other skills, but it's not rap. Meek Mills bring all the boys to the yard. And damn right, it's better than yours, Tyrone. Mistress said my rap career already ended because I'm a health nut. I know the nerve of me like promoting something healthy. Cancel her. Yeah, Meek Mills is a piece of trash. Yeah, he's the same type of trash in the same dumpster as Kim Kardashian on a hot summer day, and someone sprayed water in the trash, and now it's running down the sidewalk. That's what he is. Meek Mills decided to use his album artwork to denigrate dark-skinned Black women, particularly when he's the type of maker that wouldn't even have Black women around him or his parties if he could choose. So Meek Mills gets nothing from me except, sir, make sure you pay on your loan. Imagine getting a loan, borrowing money from white people so that they can come and clap your cheeks. That's how slow rappers are. Meek Mill's got a loan and still got to get his cheeks clapped on them boats, allegedly. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if these things are just alleged, but they say it. They end these allegations. So I don't know if Meek Mills is on the yacht getting his cheeks clapped. I don't know if it's true if Kevin Hart is in Dubai all the time getting his cheeks clapped with the King of Saudi's nephew. I don't know. I don't know what is the real deal with Bunny Hopper #1, but I know he will bounce that bunny for White Zaddy. Yeah, Meek Mill's getting no love. You remember he had Black women on stripper poles on the city bus at that, and called it art, as if this uncouth, low class, low IQ, no EQ, Alexithenia having low grade degenerate would know anything about art. As if he would know anything about art. As if I would even expect him to have some type of artistic palette. This man doesn't have any respect for the anatomy of the craftsmanship of art. It's a joke. He's a joke. He's just a puppet. The rappers are just who's willing to bend it over. These men are gay. I'm telling you, what I saw with my eyes wasn't supposed to. Just and the tape would not stop. It was just, y'all, I didn't blink my eyes, I don't think, for at least 6 hours. You know how to state of shock? Yeah. I was in a real, I wish I could have my, I was in a real state of shock. I remember I got home that evening, sat on my patio and stared overlooking the city. And the next thing I know, I heard the birds chirp. It had been like 8 hours. I was like, oh. It was like, don't trust the industry. Miss Helena said no one was outraged until a white man said something. Of course, because Black women are so browbeat that anytime we say something, they're quick to apply the imprimatur of angry Black woman. They'll apply all of the stereotypical colloquialisms that run rampant in the community. So it's like Black women are in that position where we feel we can't defend ourselves without the backlash. But I've reached the point 2024, I don't give a flip. You come from me, guess what? When you go low, I go below the belt and I cut them knees off because I ain't Michelle Obama. You petty, and I'm not even petty, but I'm pretty daggone sure I'm gonna finish this. Hey, Bright Minds! Hey, girl! Just doing a live for these demonic, satanic celebrities that everyone wants to worship. Said Mark Cuban getting the girls together. Yes. We're talking about celebrities that compromise and defile themselves, their morals. Hold on, let me adjust my lip gloss so my lips could be popping like Shay Shay, because I can't have him outdo me. I guess he already outdoing me because I ain't got no makeup artist. So yeah, Meek Mill's with the city bus. It was a white man who had to call it out. But this is, Black males are very comfortable defiling Black women, specifically dark-skinned women. Like when you see all the BS and all the like disrespectful imagery of Black women, they always use dark-skinned women. They never put anyone else in a position negatively. And that's the issue I take. And that's why I don't hold any punches with people like Meek Mills. Like, sir, get on your knees and give Mark Rubin something to believe in and get out of here. Ain't nobody being nice with you, pussy poppers. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, just like, it makes me mad because it's like people really look up to trash. People really look up to porn stars. Like literally, people look up to porn stars. I mean, literally. Thank you, Bright Minds. Thank you so much. People look up to porn stars. And if you say anything about their conduct, how they behave in society as a brand, as a corporate citizen, you're a hater. You, Teddy, you said, why do people care about, well, I never cared about Shay in the beginning, talking about caring about it all of a sudden. Is this a new sudden? You say, why do people care about Shay's sexuality all of a sudden? I don't know about all of a sudden because I've never followed him before, but I did watch it. I watched the Cat Williams interview and I gave a totality analysis of what I saw. And I saw a zesty man in a bodysuit with too much makeup. It is what it is. It's not about caring. It's an observation. Yeah, it's not about caring. It's an observation. Why are you so sensitive? That man had on a skin tight suit, more lip gloss than me, more pressed powder than me, and giggling like a schoolgirl. He's sassy. It's no adjudication about it. They all sold for a dollar. And as we've been chatting, Bright Minds, we don't spill the tea. They sold their souls to get a loan. They look, celebrities riding it out on a PPP loan. They sold their souls to get $1 billion loan. I don't know what the Illuminati interest rates are, but I guess they're good until your car get declined like Diddy. All sold out. So 2024, can we just go ahead, y'all, kicking off the year? Take back your time. Turn off the television. Stop watching celebs. They're done. Mark my word, 3 years from now, they're done. The age of celebrities is over. They did oversaturation with greed. They don't see it, but I see where the wave is going. I have a special skill where I could just see waves. In 2014, I saw the social media wave about to shift. I was like, uh-oh, the influencers are going to explode. People laughed at me. I remember being at a firm. I was like, hey, people getting a lot of followers. Oh, that's not. Before influencer was a word, I remember talking like, this is going to be bigger than celebrities. People laughed me out of boardrooms. Who has a law firm representing influencers now? Like, they're missing the wave. Celebs are done. Like, they literally, Taraji, girl, nobody, I'm not a millionaire. Okay, you're 800,000-aire. Like, get over yourself. It's people who can't afford groceries. Like, you live in Glendale. You live in a beautiful home. You got it going on. I'm not about to sit here and cry for no rich people that can't negotiate. Teddy said, anytime celebs talk about deals they didn't take, you think about the ones they did take. And just know this, they would have took it. Mhm. It's either I didn't take it in that moment, but I want you to up the ante and put a little more money on it, and then I'll take it. Miss Helena said Diddy's liquidating everything. He's too late. He should have been did that. I said that he should have liquidated back. When was that, last year with the Diego lawsuit when I was talking about it? And there was some people, oh, you know it too. I was like, no, y'all don't understand who he's suing. I told y'all Diddy was done. Wait, I said, you don't. It's certain people. I know I'm a kick-ass litigator. I know what my win rate is. But it's certain ways you have to maneuver with litigation. I have sued some of the biggest corporations in the world, but I'm not going to get on social media and try to galvanize my platform and be like racism. That's not, you don't win a war of roses like that. He went with emotion. You got to be strategy when you're litigating with people who have literally 100 times more money than you. I said, oh, this is it. When he came out, I said, he's done. He's done. It is a way that you move with corporations because, I mean, everything's kind of owned by only a few people. So once you really get into it, you can zealously advocate. I don't say be a shrinking violet, but trying to use emotion in the big boys club, it was sassy. I'm never going to sit in a boardroom and be like, I'm going to tell everyone you're racist. That's not going to go anywhere. You need strategy. You need technicalities. You need contractual provisions like line 1.A, this was violated on this date at this time. Here's a picture and a video. No emotion, just all detail. This particular provision of the contract was not fulfilled. It was breached on this day at this time, and this is the remedy. This is the curative method to deal with it, period. He thought that he could use Black women, let's just tell the truth, to try to sway and throw his weight around. It was dumb. Diddy, you're a has-been producer that used to sell liquor. And you got a thing, a nasty fetish for exploiting people. And even with that huge wealth transfer, I said, I think I'm not, the community is so interesting because one, I appreciated how we all rallied around Cassie because goodness gracious, what she went through was extreme, like for real. And also, I couldn't help but wonder if she were a Black woman or a richly melanated woman, would the community even give a fuck? And I say that, I say it in that tone to be crass on purpose. I don't think so. The Black community only cares about exoticals and Black men. And if it were a Black woman, he would have litigated tooth and nail. We would have, berated her in public, embarrassed her at trial, like they did China. Like, we know the deal. That wealth transfer, he paid her because he wanted to quietly. He felt good. They love giving away their wealth. That's their thing. But it don't matter because they got a constant pipeline of mammies that's gonna fill up. I'm gonna buy your book, Cheesy. Diddy, I'm gonna stream your album that no one's listening to, and I'm gonna buy Young Miami's pajamas. And it's like all you do is give them money to give away to their preferences. This shit is dumb. Y'all pimping in reverse. You're supposed to be getting the coins. Seriously. But that's pervasive, even on YouTube. It's the male channels, nothing black women super chats, blowing them up every channel. I'm like, dang, y'all just go hard for people. Why don't you try to go hard for your own likeness? Women. You don't have to pour into men, they're men. And if a man needs your wallet, he ain't a man, he's a band. I can't say the acronym, but that's what my dad used to say. Rest in peace. He's a band. Y'all can figure out what that band means. My dad always told me, baby, if a man doesn't work, he doesn't care about you. He's just using you. Simple. If you with the dude and he wants to move in with you, he's broke. Like my dad was very cool, funny, but he took life very simply. He made it very simple with dating. Baby, if he's not spending money, he don't like you. He's just using you for your body. It's just that simple. Men are simple. Oh. Then my brothers told me, oh, double confirmation. Okay. Baby, you see how I take care of your mama? You see how Uncle Kenny do this? You see how Uncle Jay do this? Yeah, they all work. That's how we show we care about women. If a man is comfortable living off you, if a man enjoys watching you work hard, he don't love you. Because my father never wanted to see my mom work hard. She had to work hard, but it's not like he's like, oh yeah, I gotta be a strong woman. I'm gonna mule her out. Nah, he ain't like that. If your dude is comfortable with you grinding and working hard, he ain't the one. I had an ex one time. I was so stressed, y'all. Practicing law. I mean, I'm just stressed. I'm like, oh my God. I'm just stressed. Wanted to quit. I'm hating this job. No life. I even worked on Christmas. He said, quit. He said, I can't watch you work this hard. And I was like, I didn't quit. I need my salary. He said, what's your salary? Told him. He said, okay, here's 6 months of your salary. Quit your job. I was like, okay. And it wasn't even about the money, but he was like, you so happy, you so upbeat. And he's like, you literally are like miserable. He could see that I was unhappy. He cared. He wasn't like, oh yeah, I got me a lawyer, 6 figures, my ride or die. No. And no, he did not live with me. No, none of that nonsense. So y'all love moving folks into your house. It's crazy. Only time you should live with a man is if he's taking your hand in marriage and he's buying you a house. And particularly in my family, it's a requirement when you get married that the man builds you a house from the ground up, period. There are some non-negotiables. The men in my family taught women how to be. No car notes, and you build homes from the ground up. If a man does not work, if you out here grinding, I have cousins who are, nurses and doctors and speech pathologists, and they men still work hard. You say, go back and get him, girl. Better, baby. Period. And I ain't saying that like build a house like we're rich. I'm from South Carolina. Just simple people, but the principle is men are builders. My father, before I was born, once he got his job, my dad drove trucks. He got my grandmother a house, my aunt a house, and then he got the house my mom was in. Just a truck driver. No formal education, no GED, none of that. Just hardworking, getting it out the mud. That's a real man. So what would I look like? Having a dude come stay with me in my high rise or in my home and I'm feeling special? Nah. The truth is most women don't want to hear, but baby, you just desperate. You know that, man. Y'all be knowing the truth. Like, literally, y'all all over social media giving out gifts to men. You do this because you don't feel like he really likes you. So you have to overcompensate. You don't feel like you're enough. That's what it boils down to. You don't feel like you're worth it. And I ain't about to be slaving either. Clicking, sorry, you better hire, you ain't about to kill me? No. And I love to cook. And I'm a bit OCD, so I like stuff clean, but you're not going to be having me like a maid. No, we're going to have help. I'm not here to serve because when they with their exoticals, that's what they do is give them everything. If you got this dude moving into your place, driving your car, if you are going to work working hard every day, and your man or a husband is not a little bit bothered by that, I'm sorry to tell you that, but you ain't got a real one. You know, listen, every woman in my family, when they cried about working hard, like they don't like that. I think about my Uncle Kenny, when my aunt was working really, really hard, and he just was like, I gotta figure something out. I don't like this. Like when they like you, they don't want to see you working hard and scrubbing around and just, downtrodden. No. Giving men gifts and proposing because you don't feel like you are worth it. It ain't nothing wrong with giving a guy a gift. But we see the insecurity, ladies. They're moving into your place. You're buying them designer. This is your man child. And let me tell you, the fastest way to have them chuck the deuces is to be desperate. You gotta let them know you don't care about losing them, honey. Ain't no need to sweat a man if you're a woman, baby. Look, I don't care what them numbers say. You are a woman. And the last time I checked, when women go out every single day, especially when you're looking crazy, right? We get hit on every single day. I mean, and I don't know what it is when we look crazy, but that'd be the time. So the last time I checked, we good over here. Mm-hmm. Any man is a man that brags about how hard you work, you need to run. He wants to use you. Because a real one's gonna say, I'm gonna work harder to give you peace. All this ride or die, excuse me? I don't want any love that if one of the qualifiers is dying. Oh, pull that off the table. Ride or die? Hold up. Wait a minute. Ride or die. What, you got a life insurance policy on me? No. The French lady said, what do I think about the Jeannie Mai and Jeezy situation? I think it's a fake divorce. I do not think Jeezy is divorcing her. I think he's doing this to sell his book. What is the name of his book? Controversy or For Sale. Hold on, let me look at that. I want to make sure I quote it right. Jeezy's book. I think it's just all a media grab. It's adversity for sale. So he created adversity in his life to sell his book. And I feel like it's easier to sell the downtrodden, I've been through things story when you don't have your exotical, because he know. I'm trying to be politically correct. He know who ain't reading, okay? And he knows who are readers in the community. So who do you think, y'all? He was pandering to Black women. And I always tell the Drury family, French lady, I be spilling the tea with us. They constantly use Black women. We are the pillars of the entertainment industry, and they make an industry off your insecurity because they mimic everything we do, but they'll tell you you are never adequate and they won't put you on the screen. But you keep supporting people who look like you, not knowing that they don't even like you. Stop supporting these artists, these rappers specifically. Like, please stop supporting it. So with Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, I think it's a fake divorce. I think they're gonna reconcile. I think this is the name of his book is Adversity for Sale. Like, celebs do it in our face. When I tell you it's a whole different world, they don't care. This is a joke to them. This is all a joke. But low key, I do think Jeannie won't out. I think Jeannie doesn't like Atlanta. Jeannie's a California girl. She probably likes California. She got what she needed from Atlanta. She got the baby. She's ready to get the bag. So, I mean, I think she may want to tap out for real, but I don't think Jeezy's serious. No, I think this is both their plan to sell the book. But also, But also, I think Jeezy will want to tap out. Jeannie will want to tap out once the coins and all of the child support get established. Jeannie might think she hood, but she don't want to live that hood life. Oh, you know what, y'all? Let's talk about the Jeannie Mai and Jeezy situation. I know we're not supporting Jeezy. Jeezy don't like Black women. And I'm not saying like as in romantic, but like, no, he just doesn't like them, period. Like us, period. Yeah, it's fake to get your money. Like, let's also be honest. Who would be most intrigued by that type of divorce? Black women. Who's most like, oh, what? Who in the community read? So who is he pandering to? So that's the Genie Mod thing. I think it's fake just to get clicks for selling his book, and it looks like it's doing well. That's what worked. But when I say I'm so indifferent to Jeezy, and I had wrote this comment, but I'll share it here, y'all. I had the displeasure. Y'all, I met young Jeezy one time. Okay, story time. Y'all, this was years ago. Oh, I ain't gonna bother my cousin. She might be at work. I wanted to text her to be like, what year was this? But we were in the Cartier store in Lenox Mall. And I don't know how they do it now, but we had an appointment. And I forgot what had came. It was a piece of jewelry that had just came out. My cousin wanted to go. She was so excited. So we went to go look at it. And with Cartier, you have to know your size because they don't allow you to try on the jewelry because only the person who owns the piece gets to wear it. Like they really are, sentimental about their jewelry. So we all excited. We made the appointment. She wanted to go see these little bracelets, like some jewelry had dropped. She was so excited. Jeezy and his whole entourage come in. I ain't say nothing. This is when Snowman came out. They're walking past the glass thing. I said, Jeezy. And he looked. And then he looked at the security, snapped. And before I could say, love the album. Like, it's love the album. The security turned. And it happened so fast. I was saying, love the album. And I was about to turn around. And the security turned. And why did his security come up to me? He was like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm so sorry. I said, oh, it's okay. Just never get another dime from me. Like, dude, I'm not asking for an autograph. Anyone who knows me, I ain't fawning over no celebrity, especially no rapper. Please understand. Like, y'all know Kourt Chronicles. I'm an elitist. I like very, very smart men, and I just don't find rappers to be intelligent. I'm sorry I said what I said. So I couldn't even tell this man, love your album. And it was so bad that his security apologized. Like, seriously, like, I'll never forget. It was weird. And I remember someone had made me these earrings, these snowman earrings that I was supposed to wear to his concert. Girl, those earrings hit the trash so quick. Because I wasn't even glam like that. Like, even if you know how the appointments are in car, it wasn't the store is empty. I could have been a jerk. Like, why is he here? Someone said he was upset when he found out Jeezy has a restaurant in Atlanta. Never knew. What's the name of it so I can make sure I don't go? Hold on, let's Google it. Jeezy Atlanta restaurant. What? I might have to go to Patreon because I'm really censoring myself. Oh, it said he used to own American Cut. What? Ain't no way. I don't believe it. No, when you know business, because American Cut, and anyone that knows restaurants, let me know. But I think American Cut, because y'all, just like everything is clusters. So there are restaurant groups. I know, look, clients in all types of businesses, but there are restaurants conglomerates. I think American Cut is either Concentrics or the Fifth Group. Those are two big restaurant conglomerates. I don't think he owned. I'm almost certain, just the type of brand, he didn't own American Cut. But see, that's the issue I take with rappers is they're willing to lie about their ownership to get our money. It turns out like Diddy, what was Diddy's percent? 2%? I don't know, but I think American Cut is in the Concentrics restaurant group. And I'll look it up and post, but I don't think he owns that. That's like saying he owned Cheesecake, right? Like, no, I think that's a part of a big conglomerate. Maybe he has some type of brand ambassador deal. And the type of restaurant American Cut, American Cut is nice and classy. The complete opposite of Young Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. So it would be impossible for me to believe that he can own a classy establishment when he doesn't have an ounce of class. Yeah, American Cut Steakhouse, but it's kind of like Ruth Chris. Like, it's real, like, real fancy. With the people who try to be fancy put their pinky up in the air when they sip their tea. So that's his little restaurant, a steakhouse. So go ahead, y'all, spend your coins. But if you ever see Jeezy in public, do not say I love your restaurant, because he gonna. And y'all, it was so funny. And my cousin is just hilarious, like, sense of humor. And she, like, we're like 1 feet apart. She was like, that was unnecessarily awkward. And I'm laughing. And I remember I thought he was offended that we weren't offended. He just looked goofy. He looks super, super goofy. So I'll never forget the Snowman album. I was so excited. I saw him. I said, JC, love the album. And you could tell by how I was standing. I didn't move. I didn't pivot. I wasn't walking toward him because I'm entrenched into what I was doing. But he just wanted to feel powerful. I snapped his fingers. The security, he was like, sorry. And I'm trying not to say the gentleman's name, but he was so nice. And then after they walked out, why another one came back and was like, I don't know why he was acting like that. I'm sorry. I said, it's okay. He's like, I'm so sorry. I said, it's okay. I said, good to know who he is. I mean, look, if you can't take a compliment, like, sorry, it's not like you're Beethoven or, you painting the Sistine Chapel or something. Like, you ain't Michelangelo. You're a mush-mouth rapper that raps about drugs being pumped into your community. Nothing fantastic about you. So, yeah, y'all, that was that Milk Dud head. Someone said you should DM Styles P. I don't know. Let me see what's going on with Styles. You should DM Styles P to be an ambassador for his brand. Look, he gonna have to DM me. I don't chase behind any of these celebrities. Yeah, I don't know if it's just one of my best friends be like, "Hey, we're the luckiest person in the world." I randomly meet them all the time, and I don't care. I literally, before President Obama was President Obama, I saw him and all. Like, he'll have to hit me up because in this business, like, hitting someone up, especially when you're a Black girl, everyone treats you like you're a groupie when you're not into them. I'm like, no, the men are the groupies. No one has bigger groupies than the rapper Future. Oh my God. Like, men are like all over his jockstrap. I love you, slime. Future got more hearts in his chats than Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams put together. I mean, and I don't know what the different color hearts mean, but he had more hearts in his chat than the ladies, honey. So, y'all, that is all I have. I just wanted to touch base, just go over the Balenciaga scandal, kind of just get into why is it that celebs feel like it's okay to blindly support pedophilia, and why is it that the public doesn't call it out just as loudly as we support celebrities? So Kim Kardashian is taking L's. Well, she always take L's, honey. Her baby daddy's Kanye West. I mean, now her, I guess, the win is beautiful, smart children. Thank you, Miss Helena. Good seeing you too. But I mean, her life is an L. Like, you got with Kanye, and now he's moved on to greener pastures, as we predicted he would do. I mean, I don't even think you need a crystal ball to see that. But she thought she was special. No, pump and dump, and now you're on the child support pipeline just like the rest of them. Next. So, y'all, that's what I have on Kim K. She's pushing, she's peddling paraphernalia that's pedophilic. And no one's really calling it out. No one's really directly addressing, honestly, like, just how fucked up it is. It's like we have become indifferent to the harm to children, especially when it comes in the package of a celebrity. So I'm hoping y'all will join me in decentering all celebrities. Please, even on the playback, could you please just let me know in the comments, are you going to decenter celebrities in 2024? Baby, be the main character in your life. I wake up every day. When I tell you I'm such the main character in my life, I'm a protagonist, honey. I ain't gonna never be the villain. Now, maybe when I start rapping. But nah, be the main character in your life. Don't spend every day, all day looking at what celebs do. Y'all see, most of the time y'all have to tell me, and I'm like, let me look it up. I don't be paying attention. I'm so entrenched into Kourt Chronicles life, honey, and all that's happening. I don't have time. I look, we living this good life in 2024. So, y'all, that's one of my goals I did share with y'all. Read a book once a month. I got some countries I want to hit up. I should do a travel blog. Confessions, y'all. I go out the country like every other month. And I'm not on social media. And I got some beautiful pictures, some great locations. When I was on Instagram, I would post, but I mean, I decided Instagram doesn't serve me. I just felt like I was just showing off. It just felt weird. Like, what's the point of this? But I might have to do a travel channel to show, like, I want to show East African yacht week in Seychelles. That's beautiful. I want to show some different spots in Dubai. I love, love, love Dubai before it got popular, y'all. Like, way before it got popular. And now I find myself trying to go here for the other year. I even have great friends who are attorneys in Dubai. Yeah, one of my friends is a prosecutor in Dubai, and it's always funny because I'm like, y'all don't have crime. Like, you got the easiest job in the world. So, decenter celebrities, y'all. Decenter celebrities. And as we get ready to sign out, and y'all, I may come back. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know. I might want to talk about the guy attacking the judge. That was hard for me. It was hard because people were laughing, and this woman like got pummeled in court. I've been in open court when people become unhinged. There's nothing scarier, especially being a prosecutor when you are dealing with people's family, baby moms, grandmothers, and everyone believes, Mr. Gustavius is innocent. So, Miss Helen, you say you stay too long? Stay too long where? Oh no, yeah, I did go on vacation for a month. Now I don't get all into it, but I was out there. I took me a trip after all the deadlines and everything. I had to take a little getaway. But I should do because I feel like the East African Yacht Week in Seychelles is just so beautiful. People always like, oh my God, where's this? And I mean, I love the Amalfi Coast, Italy. True story. I saw Jay-Z and Beyonce's yacht. No lie, y'all. This was 2018. When I was going down the Amalfi Coast, me and my homegirls, we found it on Groupon to sell down. And that was when I was not a fan anymore, but I still followed Beyonce. And I remember seeing their gray yacht. And I told my friend, I said, that's Beyonce and Jay-Z. Oh no, you I said, I'm telling you, that's their yacht. Why, lo and behold, we see Jay-Z come out on the dock. And they all went crazy. And I think Jay-Z even has a song about the Amalfi Coast. So I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, they used to say I'm lucky. I always run into celebs. They don't mean nothing to me. I like good people. Off the Amalfi Coast, yeah. Oh, y'all got some beautiful pictures selling off the Amalfi Coast. Oh my goodness. I should do a travel channel. I should. And y'all, the trip to the Amalfi Coast was so good. That's when I was still working for a company. Baby, my boss was jealous because I went to 3 continents. I did yacht week then too. We went to Seychelles, we went to Dubai, and then we ended in Italy. We stayed in Rome, and then the last day we sailed down the Amalfi Coast. It was a dope trip. But whenever I travel, I like to hit at least 3 major places and kind of do it like that. Like the first time I went to Dubai, we went to Dubai first. Then we went to Thailand. Then we went to Phuket, Thailand, where it's like real pretty, beautiful James Bond Island, Phi Island, all of that. Yeah, I need to post a bit. I'm going to do a travel channel too. And came back to Dubai. And I'm trying to remember when we were in Dubai. It's just random. I run into celebrities all the time, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's God. I don't even care. I'd be more interested in good people. But when we were in Dubai, it was like Drake's DJ. It was something so random. It was like a random, like, how is this happening moment. It don't matter. I'd rather hang out with good people that's doing good things. Bunch of celebrities that tell me how rich they are with their loan money. I'll pass. So y'all, let me know if y'all want me to talk about the felonious flying bandit in Kourt that was just doing the most, and I'll come back and do a live because I feel like I'm okay. I'll do 2 in a day. I feel like I miss y'all so much, and now I'm back. I'm settled. I don't have any traveling for at least 3 weeks, so I'm good. I'm good. Did you know I didn't see Croatia? And I want to go to Croatia because the reason why I chose Seychelles was because everyone was doing I keep saying East Africa Yacht Week in Croatia, and then they opened it up. If y'all remember, Yacht Week used to only be in Croatia. Then they opened it up to the U.S. Virgin Islands and Croatia. Then they did Seychelles, East Africa. And I wanted to do the African version of it. So I didn't go to Croatia, but I do want to go to Croatia. Not 2024 because my travel list of countries is full. But I said I think I need to swing back to Europe because I did a moratorium on Europe. I was like, yo, people always go to Europe. I lived in Paris. I've been all over Europe with the study abroad. I'm like, for 5 or 6 years, I'm not going to Europe. Baby, I went to every Caribbean island. You just go to different places. But 2025, I want to come back to Europe. I want to add Croatia. I want to go to Malta and I want to go to Prague. Those are my 3 places in Europe that I want to travel to in 2025 for Europe. I said, yeah, Croatia, because I hear it's beautiful. I want to go to Malta just because of the references in the Bible, Jesus. And I want to go to Prague because everybody always be like, Prague is so historical. I feel like it's just a bucket list. You're like, okay, I guess everybody talk about it. Let me just see what it's about. Just see like a bunch of, buildings that have historical context, but I don't know. Everyone says Prague, Prague, Prague. So those are my 3 for 2025 for my Europe leg. So, you gotta have a few vacations in there, honey. You gotta mix it up. So Croatia's beautiful. Okay. Well, 2025, me and Croatia gonna get it. Yeah, it's 2024. I picked out my locations and I said next year I'm going back to Europe. And maybe even go back to Paris because I haven't been to Paris in a few years. And that would be nice to see my friends, my host family, and all of that. So y'all, that's all I got. Y'all, this was so fun. Even though we covered quite a bit. Please hit that like button, y'all. I'm gonna sign off. In the comment section, please let me know how y'all are gonna weigh in on the decentering celebs. I know there are a lot of decentering movements that I wholeheartedly support. Yes, yes, yes. I'm all for self-preservation. But decentering celebs, and watch how much money you save. Watch how much when you're not just invested in what they do. And literally, I work in the industry, and I think it's funny. I don't want to wear any of their clothes. I'm like, you get free clothes, I want free clothes. See how that works? I've never been a simp, never been one to push over. If all y'all getting free stuff, and now I got to pull out my little Amex, no, thank you. Nah, we the clout. We don't need celebs. They ain't doing nothing important. Kim K closing deals. Every deal she closed, just know she had to pull a Ray J tape, to get that done. And for the rappers, remember they floss in loans because they don't listen to counsel. They floss in loans. They don't listen. They love the word perpetuities. Like, y'all, this is the best legal tip you'll ever get. I don't care if you don't know anything about contracts. If you ever get a contract, if you have no clue, nothing, hit control find, search for the word perpetuities and take it out. I ain't saying that's enough, but that's most critical. Perpetuities means when you and I, everyone is dead and gone in the deal, my estate will still have to pay your estate. It means it never ends. It's the most. No one's ever did a contract with me with the clause perpetuities in it. Now, all your other favorite people, they cry about that. I'm like, I say it all the time. Control find, take out the word perpetuities. Or you'll be like celebs paying in perpetuities from that money phone that y'all know that money phone they paying interest on. Put that money in the account, get some stocks, get some CDs, diversify, get some property. So y'all, that's all I got. It lives in perpetuities. Oh no, you don't know. I'm just a little black attorney. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, just anyone that ain't black, just know, like, sir, you do know I went to a law school in Boston, the top school. You do know that. Anyway, I love y'all, jury family. I just had to drag the little cosplay attorney Kim. I mean, she's dangling balls at the NBA with the skims wrapping around the NBA players and pushing pedophilic paraphernalia, and no one calls out the BS. It's Kim, you're such an astute businesswoman. Could you teach me how to throw it in a circle super dry so I can sell myself out to the cabal and the occultic practices for the come up? Don't look up to these people. That's all I got, y'all. It is 3:07 and Kourt Chronicles is checking in from, woohoo! It's been a long time from LA. Y'all miss me. Look, I miss y'all. I miss my house. You know how y'all be traveling, you miss your home? I miss my house. I miss my bed. It may not be all fancy like the hotels, whatever. It ain't overlooking the ocean, but it's my bed, my fluffy pillows. So I love y'all, jury family, so much. Please hit the like button. If y'all comment in the comments if y'all want me to cover the Flying Felonious Bandit, I'll come back just kind of in the role in between work or about an hour or two more worth of stuff to knock out. And I'll come back this evening if y'all kind of want to talk about that, or if you think it's been covered, it's been done, or anything else. I miss y'all so much. But 2024, it's going to be a little more unhinged. So I'm not going to be as politically correct with celebs and calling them out. I'm not going to be as sensitive to what's correct in society, because I've decided that society's fucked up. And I don't want to follow what they're doing. So I'm just going to call things out. It's okay to be an individual. We don't have to follow trends and all of this. Decenter all these celebrities. Oh, you said, let's talk about Fani. Honestly, Miss Helena, we can talk about Fani, but I have to tell the truth. Before we talk about Fani, I'm going to have to contact the state bar to make sure I can, because I did work at her office as an assistant DA. And I just want to make sure I do everything properly. But of course, y'all know. And I have videos where I discuss Fani in the earlier days, just passing. So, I mean, I just want to make sure I do everything in accordance, because I did work with the Fulton County. I was an assistant district attorney. I know, right? Child of career. Whew. Jesus, I feel like I need to be a billionaire by now, like while I'm still working. But I just want to make sure it's okay, or it's not improper to discuss that, or if there's any limitations, just because I did work directly with the Fulton County District Attorney's Office as an assistant district attorney. I ain't no, never mind, girl. I ain't not better call, honey. I'm not an XY, honey. I don't mind making a call to make sure I can spill the tea. I just want to make sure, I'm like, I want to see if there's anything you can't say, or, they may say, oh, just don't talk about this or any case, or I know I can't go into details, but I just want to make sure everything's proper. I mean, and I will say, despite the BS, because I'm honest, from what I know of Fani and how she received me, she was awesome. And the reputation she had in the office, I can't speak about what's going on now, but I will say the reputation she had in the office, and I only worked there a short tenure, they loved her because she was known to be like a teacher. Now, some bosses are kind of like, you don't know that. And as an attorney, everyone treats us like, oh, how dare you not know? But Fani was someone who really was big on educating attorneys on how to be great with the craftsmanship, the anatomy of their trial craftsmanship. So I respect her for that. Like, and our crossover is short, but I mean, she worked hard. But even then, if she did something wrong, and based on the things, I got a lot of heavy opinions. If she did that, oh baby, she gonna get dragged. She better, Fani, boo boo, you gonna get dragged. It just is what it is. Now you already. I mean, literally, look, if I go live on that Fani, if y'all see here my phone start dinging and ringing, y'all know what's up. But it's like, nah, Fani, I can respect you as a manager. She wasn't my manager, but I respect how she managed her team, because she had the biggest team at the DA's office. I think it was over 100, 200 attorneys. Huge. And Fulton County DA's office, they are known for being some phenomenal trial attorneys. So she did that. But if she really funny, that's that black male worship. If it's for real, So I'll just look. Give me a few hours to make sure I could talk about it. And look, I'm telling my whole resume, and I work in politics. I don't want to say where, but I just want to make sure I ain't crossing no. Because talking about politics is real fun for me. Y'all know, I in college, I was in a program that grooms people for the presidential track. And now I tell people that all politicians are corrupt. So literally a White House program that grooms people and rear them for presidency, not local elections, for presidency. And I still think I'm good. Morals matter. But yeah, I want to get into Fani T. Mm-hmm. And I really low key want to drag, because I'm like, ain't no way. Because it's what, $800,000. A part of, y'all, now y'all want to say the point is don't give away the bag, it's to get the bag. Funny, you hustling in reverse. Ain't no way you got this married man $700,000 for him and his wife. I'm done. That's nuts. Y'all, if somebody, you hear Kourt Chronicles gave away $700,000 to a man, and it's not like, I don't know, buying a house. And even then, it ain't gonna be me because it's gonna be my man's money. But y'all call the FBI, call the cops. I have been kidnapped. Someone has put me under hypnosis, and something is critically wrong. Gave him $700,000, and I'm trying to keep it cute about the type of attorney he is. I'm trying to keep it so cute. I'm like, Funny, you ain't even got 700,000. That's desperation. I'm sorry. The district attorney of Fulton County makes great money, baby. Not 700,000. It's one of the biggest prosecutorial counties in the country as far as size and bandwidth with cases. Y'all look, y'all know ATL. Wow, honey. Listen, being a DA, you learn how wild your city is. Okay, so gave 700,000. Like, Funny, why? But y'all think about the black male worship. She could have gave that 700,000 to an actual. Fonny's worked with the best litigators in the world. The team of attorneys Fani came up with were like the LaWanda Hodges and the C.K. Hoffler. These are world-renowned black women attorneys. She could have gave these women who have small firms 700,000 and blessed 10 black women and actually got it done. But instead, you hire this old bushmouth that has typos in his brief, not articulate because you digmatized, and gave him 700,000 for him and his wife. If it's not giving desperation, I don't know what is. Funny, I'm disappointed. Like, what? You hustling backwards. And that's the issue I be taking with black women, because y'all be so quick for these dusties, but you won't do anything for your fellow sister. Funny, who helped you get elected? That's what I want to know. I went to some of the campaign events. Who helped you get elected? It wasn't him, it was black women. 700,000 could have blessed 3 or 4 law firms of stellar black women attorneys and put them on the map. But she's so digmatized by somebody else's husband, she had to break them off. That's disappointing. Funny, I respected you as a professional, but I don't stand by degeneracy. That shit is embarrassing. You come off as desperate and down bad. Absolutely unethical if this is true. And I've never even heard of this guy. I'm from Atlanta. The top litigators we know. She wanted to give this half of an attorney all this money, again, like we talked about earlier, buying love. Because if he really loved you, why is he not setting you up for a $700,000 situation that is totally legal without these negative ramifications? Because he don't care. You got one of the biggest jobs in the country. You're prosecuting some of the biggest cases. And him dicking you down was enough for you to think that he was competent to receive these funds and litigate this case. Y'all, I mean, any ladies and Essence in the chat, because Essence is an attorney. Y'all don't understand. Atlanta literally is the hub of black women attorneys. For goodness sakes, is Spelman there. And I'm not talking anything badly about the intellectual aptitude of the man, but I will say I bet any single black woman attorney Fani's ever worked with, Harvard grads, judges. I mean, it's some attorneys I know who are black women who were doctors and now lawyers, like genius level. But no, black women, we got a mule. We got to work hard and get everything out the mud. Nobody thinks we deserve anything nice. Oh, no. The nice stuff is for your Asian preference. That's when you trick your money off. I get it. It's like we hustling in reverse. It's embarrassing. I mean, literally, Fani has worked with women who tried cases representing presidents in other countries. Phenomenal black women. And when she left the DA's office and she was running, who held her down when all the men in the city, because men attorneys only look out for men, didn't mess with her, it was black women. So I get mad because as an attorney that works for myself, let me tell you, I work hard for every penny I get. It's no handouts. No, let me see. I literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 credentials on the wall right there. Ivy Leagues. And people question my intellectual aptitude and they bow down to feeble-minded, what they call scholastic achievement. Stop the cap. The truth is the community only cares about Black men and they want Black women to scrape and scramble to get it out the mud. It offends people when Black women live good. Fani, you fucked up. And I'm trying to keep it nice. Like, you got best friends who are attorneys who are excellent litigators. This old bush mouth no one heard of. This man is not equipped for federal litigation at this level. Are you serious? Most men can't handle the laborious administrative paperwork that comes with a federal lawsuit. That's what that nigga do to you. So Fani, oh, let's see. Kanye said if he, I'm sorry, I took it off too quick. Oh no. Okay, so the comment went up, but Kanye, I think. Oh, okay. So I saw the comment on the playback over here. So talking about Kanye and the if he disappeared. Honestly, good sis, I'm gonna tell the truth, sorry. I don't care about Kanye. I feel about Kanye exactly. This is my new mantra. How Kanye feels about the Black community, that's how I feel about Kanye. What Kanye does for the Black community, that's what I would do for him. You see how we're at 0? I don't care. I don't care about any of his antics. I wish people would stop paying him attention. He's an attention whore at this point. Kanye, there's nothing he can do that would ever intrigue me. I mean, it's one thing, but I be a good person. Then I'll be intrigued. Like, it's 2024. I can't even care anymore. Kanye's a joke. We wanted to rally around him when we thought like, oh, he's going through it. And, he's being railroaded. No, Kanye, you're the making of your own doing. And I have no sympathy for a billionaire. Like, sir, you walking around with them knee pads on for a reason, so you better get on your knees and give the occult something to believe in. Keep it pushing. I don't have a cake for anyone outside of women. And if you're male-centered, I'm not doing that either. Because male-centered women are very dangerous because they will use you, sacrifice you for the sake of, they man. Fani, male-centered. The DA's office in Atlanta is like 80% women. All these great women she's worked with, most of Fani's peers are judges and like huge firms. I'm trying not to tell any, because y'all know their rappers like to show off their money, not lawyers. So I try to be respectful. Because it's always funny when I see rappers showing off. But if I'm not mistaken, it's someone that got like a $30 million verdict. Excellent attorney. And I won't say who because I know lawyers move differently. They not like rappers with the money phone. Pretend like it's not a state alert, it's the money phone. So you got attorneys of that caliber who successfully sued states, represented presidents, senators, gotten $30 million verdicts. And you chose Bushmouth Tyrone ESQ. Because he ain't even cute. Yo, I saw that guy. I was like, I mean, I got my preferences and all, but just because I have my preferences doesn't mean I can't say, oh, that's a handsome man. But he's not even cute. But I don't think anyone's husband is cute. So let's just clear the air on that. And separated is still married. Let's clear that up too, because people get real confused. So Fani basically is so thirsty, she gave her side dude's wife almost $1 million. Whew. Jeez. I gotta get a pick me, honey. Like, can I get a pick me to work at my firm? I don't know. Does it work like that at work, or is that a labor law violation? That might be a labor law violation. He ain't cute. Funny, if the only way a man entertains you is $700,000, let me tell you, baby, you got 700,000 ways to know he's not into you. The pick meism gotta go. Yeah, let's 2024. Can we establish that no other woman's man is cute? Can we establish that? And look, being a pick me, look what pick me. Fani is hustling backwards. She thinking, oh, I don't know, like 700,000. Girl, you pay him 3 times more than you get paid. This is extreme pick me. And I think Fani, I can't remember if she's a Delta or AKA, but I think she's sorority. You couldn't help any other attorney who would have actually been great. These attorneys I know who are Black women are stellar. Like literally, one attorney I'm thinking about, I won't say her name because I know she likes her discretion, but there are senators who are like, if she's not in a room, I'm not coming. Democrat and Republican. Like these women are stellar. All the rappers, I know attorneys who made $100 million. You would never know because they ain't got no damn money phone. I remember I met this producer dude. He was acting like he was better than me. I used to be so quiet, but I used to be like, he would always act like he was better than I work with it. And I'm just discreet, but I'm like, dude, I'm a lawyer. Don't let these people in the industry make you feel like less than. And don't be so stigmatized that you get $700,000 and give it away. Bye, Essence. Enjoy the gym. Oh no, Essence, we know it's all love. It's counselor. Now you know I ain't sensitive counselor. You know I love you. Essence, go ahead, counselor, you're fine. You gotta be snatched, honey, so you can hopefully I don't know, maybe you a male version of a Fani without the spouse to come along and give you $700,000, sis. Because this right here is just despicable. Yeah, pick me's cost the U.S. economy $700,000. That's the tally we're at. Now we're only about 20 days into January, so this is an expensive bill already. And we're only dealing with one state out of the 50. So the pick-me's are already running up a tab. And Tyrone is cashing out quickly. And notice he's not in any trouble for being the recipient. She's in trouble for being the giver. And notice pick-me's, he's mighty quiet. He does not have on a cape. She's innocent. She did it in good faith. He hasn't come out to say, these are my credentials. I am an astute attorney. I have, these competencies in this particular area. I've litigated. No. He, quite like a stripper in church, honey. Like, seriously. So, Fani, $700,000. And he couldn't even come out to say, oh, no, well, even though we do have a personal relationship, I am qualified to handle this case because of my expertise. I've tried this many cases in federal court, tried this many cases in superior court. I've tried this many cases in state court, magistrate court. I've conducted this many depositions. I've conducted this many excerpts. And you just kind of, like, for me, I keep my stats so I can just kind of run it off. I did this, so like, for example, when I tell someone, hey, I've done over 200 depositions, immediately they're like, oh, okay. I don't need a script. I can literally read the script off the top of my head because I've done so many. And then someone would say, oh, okay, well, that makes sense why she charges what she charged. He's not doing that. He's not defending her. He's not even defending his reputation. He's just quiet. They basically, and he don't even realize they're basically saying, sorry, you're too dumb to get this. We don't think you qualify. He should be defending his credentials, if anything. He probably over there trying to figure out how to move the money to Switzerland. Him and his wife and his exotico, he got tucked away. A mess. So disappointing. Look, it ain't the year for pick-me's. And we tried to tell them, but they're going to have to learn the hard way. And don't worry, the Tavius, they will teach them. They will. Because a real man, he could have defended her passively. This is my resume. He didn't even defend himself. The media is saying you ain't qualified, you're dumb, you're not smart enough to do. He didn't even defend his own professional reputation. I would have pulled out my curriculum vitae so quick and been like, which language would you like it in? Because I have it in 3. Let's go. I would have pulled that baby out like, let's go. Put on the glasses. What language would you like it in? I'll provide it in all 3. Would you like references and recommendations? Here they are. And I work for myself and still have references from corporations I've worked with who said, oh, she's consummate professional. So no one could come at me and say, oh, she charged X, Y, and Z. Well, this is based on knowledge, skills, and ability. Yeah, the anatomy of my craftsmanship and how seriously I take it. It's so much more than just saying you're an attorney. When you love it, you learn. I'm currently like Fani's dude. He don't what continuing legal education courses. Currently, guys, and I guess I'll tell y'all, but I'm doing an online class at this moment at Stanford. No one's making me. I work for myself. I get no accolades, no validation, but it's for my own intellectual aptitude because you have to keep advancing. Even while I was on Christmas break, y'all, I'm so proud. Look, I didn't even tell nobody this. I just posted it on LinkedIn. But I completed my online class with Harvard on how to run an efficient business in their business department. So I'm super excited, but this is all continuing education. So if someone came at me, I would be able to lay out my credentials and say what I do and how I'm continuing to cultivate my skills. So it's not like it's stagnant. It's fresh knowledge. Like, oh, here's the Harvard certificate. Oh, wow. Here's the Stanford certificate, plus the degrees. He didn't do any of that. Left her ass out to hang dry. And Fani, look, let me know, honey, you could have called in, baby. I wouldn't even want the whole case. I'll just do one-off on motions because I'm a motion practice queen. $50,000 for a motion. Here you go. How many motions you need? Every motion I write, I win. Let's go. But no, she had to give it over to Mr. Mary Tavis, and he over there, Helen Keller. He don't know her while she getting thrown under the bus. Hey, lovely Kendra. Greetings. I'm about to sign off for a little while. I may come back, just depending if y'all want to talk about the Felonious Bandit or anything else. I got two little things I need to wrap up with one of my trademarks. And then I'll come back because I miss y'all so much. Y'all, it feels so good. Like, you know how you've been gone from your home? You be like, everything's nice. Like, oh my God, this chair is nice. Even though it's just a regular office chair. What's this desk, this wood, this pretty, it's regular wood. But I'm happy to be back. Y'all, please hit the like button. I'm pretty sure YouTube is going to ding me on the monetization because I went in. I definitely went in. So please share the video. Oftentimes when we talk about topics like this, we are relegated to limited, very restrictive AdSense, limited monetization. That kind of seems to be the theme for me on YouTube. So I welcome any super chat because YouTube be playing. They like, oh, you said the P word, the pedo word, 3 minutes in, demonetized. But it is what it is. Power to the people. I'm speaking out for the kids, y'all. Hashtag save the kids. Hashtag save the kids. Let me know where y'all checking in from 3:31 p.m. on the East Coast. And let me know how you're going to decenter celebrities. I'm going to see y'all back later tonight. We just going to chat. I mean, now look, if wrong woman vibes go, just know it's going to be after her because I got to get the tea. I love y'all, jury family, so freaking much. And jury family, hold on. I'm going to have to do an outfit cam, y'all, because this little leather skirt is everything. I got to show it to y'all just because I love y'all. Y'all, why I got the zippers right here. Y'all see I got my little opaque tights on. I just had to show someone. Oh, thank you, Miss Helena. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. We got Louisiana in the building with the Creole sauce. We got the North Carolina. Hey, lovely Kendra from South Carolina. Now, you know I'm a Carolina girl. I don't know if y'all noticed, but secretly, South Carolina got a secret where people from South Carolina are kind of lit. Think about your life. You probably got one person even like this from SC. And you know what I'm thinking? The friend who the dude threw the money, the friend family, the dude threw the money, the producer. She was from South Carolina, but was living in Atlanta modeling. When he threw the money and sent the video, I got money, and did the little video, unhinged. Thank you, mistress. And I've been wanting to wear this skirt so bad. It was a little bit shorter than I like, but then I remember like, oh, put tights. Because I don't know, I'm not a fan of short skirts. Like I want to. I'm already short. It ain't like I'm some long leg. Even though I like my legs. I don't mind shorts, but I don't know. Short skirts just don't. For me, like some girls can rock them, but they just because I got thick thighs. I'd be like, it'd be too much. I gotta put some tights on. Right? And I was slaying in Kourt with my little blazer when I stood up with that leather skirt on. Y'all know I thought I was all that. Y'all know I thought I was all that. I had to hold it in when I stood up to do the little objection. I did. But I felt the power. And then I looked over and the clerk looked at me and she gave me a little wink. I was like, yes, yes. Y'all be the small things. But that was my highlight, literally. Just like, okay, I'm about to slay. Because I always said I never want to be a boring attorney and dress like the uniform. Like, no. Bring my little personality. So, and I don't like black suits, so the leather was a little ow. So I love y'all so much, jury family. I may come back tonight just to kick it with you guys, and let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do a little bit more in the Fani, because once I get clearance, I'll go all the way deep, just kind of looking at everything to see how much I can talk about. Let me know if y'all want to talk about the flying felonious bandit in Kourt. I know we covered the trial of Kim Kardashian peddling Balenciaga and how many celebrities do their ode to pedophilia with Balenciaga. You said, let me know when you visit Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, okay. And you know what? Shoot, that might be in March or April. My cousin and I was talking about the spa resorts, and me and her talked about Arizona. Ironically, my cousin, we were just connecting. We just said we need to just kind of have a cousins day and just kind of kick it, because you know when you're grown, you don't have time to kick it with your cousins anymore. And we mentioned Arizona. So I will let you know. And if we there, girl, come on and get a cocktail. Now, we ain't buying Tyrone no cocktails. Or mocktails. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to cover anything or if it's anything pressing. And sometimes I go back and forth because it's always a lot of celebrity stuff. But since I'm trying to decenter celebs, I get a little, I be liking my tea. You know, I go to Tisa. I'll go to Make It Make Sense, which I love his channel. I'll see Storm. I'll get my tea, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. But I don't, you know, sometimes I feel like there's no need for me to cover it. Oh, y'all want me to cover Nesto? Nesto, he guilty. Yeah, and let me. Well, I'll tell y'all this with Nesto. I don't know what jail he's in because it appears he's lying if he's in Cobb or Fulton. But let me tell you why Nesto is not a smart criminal. Because if he's in jail, when you're waiting for your trial, you will get time served. Well, the gag is Fulton County has some issues with overcrowding, blah, blah, blah. If you are in Fulton County, your time served is 2 for 1. So it would make more sense to try to spend time in Fulton County because 1 day counts as 2. So hopefully by the time he go forward, if it was a small sentence, it'll be encapsulated. But he was so thirsty to go to Cobb. That's why in Atlanta, criminals were like, nah, take me to Fulton. Because if they waited 10 days for the trial, judge said, oh, I'm going to give you 30 days. They're like, I did 2 for 1. Oh, we're at 20 days, so you got 10 more, we're probated. So him being eager to get to Cobb shows you that he's not a smart criminal, because most people would stay in Fulton County to get the 2 for 1. Everyone knows Fulton County Rice Street is 2 for 1. This is what it is. Is Nesto about to catch a RICO? The thing with the RICO with Nesto is it doesn't seem like he had legitimate partners. Like he had individual actors doing little one-offs, but it doesn't look, and I don't know, maybe he could, but it doesn't look like they have the connective nexus for a RICO. Like, it seems more like a hub and spoke type of situation where he was the criminal kingpin, because it looks like some people did shady stuff and some people were doing shady things and didn't know. So RICO, it has to be conscious parallel behavior. And I don't see it. But you know, look, the facts may come out. But look, who knows? Because Fani is too busy chasing her little Tyrone to be tending to the cases. Somebody complained about the bed bug. Nesto, you are a bed bug. He's confused. Sir, you are a bed bug. You are the bed bug. Like you are it. It is you. The bed bug has become you, become one. Like you are the bed. You bouncing from bed to bed as a married man and making children allegedly fake divorces. Sir, you are the bed bug. It's the itch you feel is your internal itch. That is you. He don't love Shirley at all. And going back to if a man love you, he don't want you working hard. Think about Nesto, the jail calls. He wants to know where he gonna say, what's gonna happen to him, what's gonna. I don't want no empathy. Y'all need to stop tricking off on men. Like I feel like Kourt Chronicles might have to have a whole private conversation about this because it's like this. Men are simple. It ain't nothing complicated about that. If you got problems with dudes, we need to talk. Like they're very simple. They're very simple. It's nothing complicated about it. You can have any man you want. So choose wisely. Choose strategically. Choose the best guy for the job. Yeah. And keep your standards high. Ladies, whatever you make, he needs to make double. Point blank, period. Period. I don't care what you make. He must make double. You don't move in together, he buys you a home. He don't give you a car, no, he pay for it cash. These are the standards. And if he can't keep up, he ain't the one to keep it pushing. Mistress Monica, we know how he ended up with Shirley. Desperation. He looked good on paper. They look good together. Shirley, I think she liked the optics of it, but conversationally, you can tell that they are incongruent because Shirley Strawberry is very classy, very well spoken, um, very thoughtful. You can tell even when she speaks, she's thinking, and not in a bad way, just thoughtful. Where he is mush mouth malarkey or grandiloquence, y'all. And grandiloquence is the y'all know Chronicles like my words. If you ever want to say someone is BSing and you can't say BS, just say I'm not going to listen to the grandiloquence. It is using lofty, wordy expressions that have no impact or meaning. Grandiloquence. Mhm. So yeah, that's Nesto. His conversations don't make sense. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's not cohesive. She was just desperate. She was in love with the idea of what he was. Like, don't let you can't be falling in love with potential. Men show you who they are based on their actions. Point blank period. It is nothing. Do he like me? I don't know if he like me. Okay, well, the fact that you don't know whether he likes you or not, he don't. You see how simple that is? You see how simple that becomes? If you're confused, the answer is no. And if you move like that, you'll always come out on top. I don't know if he into me. Y'all, when the last time he went on a date? Has he gotten you a gift? Has he gotten you flowers? Okay, well that's your answer. Like I don't know why people want to make it harder, but he this and but she overlooked everything because she wanted someone to fit into her what appeared to be a perfect life, nice cars and a very just very keen, astute, high notoriety career in the spotlight. It appears beautiful homes, just always look lovely. I mean, baby, you balling if you can maintain a short haircut. Please, men don't understand. You can't be a broke girl with a short haircut. That is a style for women in a certain income bracket. Because the shortcut, baby, you gotta go to the salon. She just wanted the imagery of having a man. And then Nesto, I guess to the women in that circle, he was handsome or whatever. He looked like trade to me. He looked like some old down low trade. But I have a special, God gave me a special gift where I could see straight through it. So he looked like trade. Right. You should stay in the chair. Willful. When I say willful ignorance, and he was so thirsty for fame. I mean, just even by virtue of what I do, if anyone around me is a little too thirsty for it's a turnoff. I don't want to be around you. It is nothing worse than working industry adjacent or whatever, and everybody in your personal life just want to like, oh, what about this? I don't care about these people. I'm just getting my money. I'm like, when you go home, are you over there talking about your boss and the people you work with? No. So yeah, I think Shirley overlooked his thirstiness for celebrities and everything. She was willing to live a lie. But let's not pretend like most women don't. Most women, listen, if a woman, I don't know, did I hear this from the Queen Maker? Where did I hear this? Hold on, where did this quote come from? Because I want to give the flowers. Yeah, I don't know if it was Queen Maker. No, I think it was a comment over on the Queen Maker. But it said, if a man does not have to lie to a woman, because if a woman likes you enough, she will lie to herself. If you're confused if a guy likes you or not, that's your answer. No. Period. If you marry and you work really, really hard, sorry to tell you, but your husband don't love you. I know it's harsh, but it's real. Men who love their wives don't want to see them working hard. Yeah, and I ain't saying you gotta be housewife, pamper princess, but they don't want to see their wives muling and killing themselves with backbreaking work. That's not love. No. Cause she Mistress Monica, because she getting called up with Nesto, believing in him. I mean, even in the jail calls she was driving for a car. It was like she was trying to put him in a position of power to give him positional authority over her to make it real. Like Shirley, if you don't take your ass to the car lot and get your car, well, I don't know. It's not, girl. This is not hard. Listen, spending money, i.e., buying cars, is not hard. In a capitalistic society, it is not hard to go do. But she wanted to make it seem like she needed. I don't know. It's, girl, if you don't take your ass to go buy a car, stop playing. This man wants you to drive around in an ambulance. So literally, I can't. This is the season where it's expensive. So we see Shirley was one of our first pick-me's that is getting her reckoning, because that's where reckonings comes for all who are participatory in the misconduct. So her reckoning cost her about $30,000. That's what she paid out for Nesto's attorney. And also don't forget about commissary and money on the books and all of that. Like, he literally only called Shirley to talk about money. Then the pick me Fani, $700,000. Like, y'all pick me's. Like, do y'all not understand? Y'all really twisting the game? Stop giving men money. What you doing? Because a chick like me gonna come in, I'm gonna make you cry. You're gonna see the next person and you're gonna be like, wait a minute. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your feelings are gonna be hurt. Y'all look slow giving these men all this money. Men are supposed to work and bring you the money. I wish I would. If I'm giving a man 700,000, he just gave me 7 million. Definitely. Because my theory, anything I say, add a zero. If I'm doing something for you, add a zero. That's it. Just add a zero. That's what I tell the jury too. I just want whatever y'all, before y'all walk out the verdict room, just to ensure the impact goes where it needs to be. Just take one stroke of the pen and add a zero. All you need to do, add a zero. So if I'm giving you 100, you're giving me 1,000. So if I'm giving 700,000, I just got a 7 million link. That's how it works. Simple. So y'all, that's all I got. We'll cover some good tea. I didn't even expect to cover the Nesto. And I guess I'll say this, since Sonia is confused about criminal and civil law. Sonia, not sure where she was a paralegal, but there are elements of conduct and crimes that are both civil and criminal. Most crimes have a civil element, but people don't pursue it. Example, if you rob someone and you injure them and you shoot them and all of this, you go to prison for the robbery, but you could also be subject to a civil suit. So Sonia keeps trying to pretend like the civil and criminal are two separate entities when they can overlap, and they often do. Like, y'all think about all the crimes with the Ponzi schemes where people went to jail, Bernie Madoff, but also the people sued in civil court to get their money back. So yes, crimes can be both civil and criminal. There are some that has elements of both, and the person pursuing justice can seek both. Constitutionally, though, the law will try the criminal case first. Criminal takes precedent over civil. It's constitutional, just due process. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But she's confused. But also, she's another pick-me that is getting an expensive pick-me, because now Nesto asking her to buy stuff and she don't move across state. Could you imagine moving out of state for a man with no money, no place for you to stay, in prison, no resources, no assets? If you hear it, Kourt Chronicles are moved out the state and it ain't no house built up from the ground, da, 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 call the cops, call the CIA. I've been under MK Ultra. Call the cops because I ain't going. Like, why get with someone who adds nothing to your life? Like, you do all these things individualistically. What do you need him for? For the marathons? I mean, look, I understand a lot of people have felons. I ain't knocking that. If that's very, 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 if you, oh, I got a felony when I was 21, I'm 40, I'm grown, that was stupid. Okay. But if you're living that life in your current, if that's not, oh, I was 18, 19, I was done. But even then, I'm of the mindset, once you get wrong, why haven't you expunged that? Because that immediately tells me economically, you don't have either your entrepreneur or you don't have a good job. Because if you have a good, you want that expunged once you have, like, once the statute says it can be removed, once you expunge it, remove it from your record so you'll be able to navigate and have maneuverability in the employment market. So look, it's real easy to pick apart the truth with men. Like, don't be going for the fluff, talking about what they're going to do. No, sorry, you don't have to promise it because Cash App is real time. Make my Cash App ring. I'm not listening to shoulda, coulda, woulda. No. Yeah, Shirley lost it all. She's lucky Steve Harvey still has her employee. Yeah, he's unhireable. Definitely, his employability is 0%. I mean, he's not even articulate. This man couldn't even take. I mean, he can't even take orders at Chick-fil-A. Like, you know how how professional and well-spoken they are at Chick-fil-A? That mush mouth come up. Could you imagine coming through the drive-thru with Mr. Bushmouth trying to give a Starbucks order? Yeah, we couldn't even. Man, the baristas do expert level work. He could never. You start hitting the double frap, this upside down, or whatever the special drink. Bushmouth Nesto is done. And don't let him get too close to the cash register. We already know them sticky fingers. He got them sticky fingers. Oh, it's a little piece sticking. So y'all, that's all I got. I love y'all, jury family. I had so much fun. Let me know what else we need to cover. I feel like we did a huge hodgepodge. But if y'all want me to go in a little bit deeper on any of those cases, let me know. I wasn't covering the Nesto because honestly, grown woman vibes. I see the collective of content creators covering it. They're doing so well. I'm busy being a spectator. I'm busy enjoying. I'm busy just consuming, and I've been traveling, so it's been nice. But I'm back, and y'all, I think we will do another expo, just going deeper into the Fani once I get full clearance to make sure it's okay for me to talk freely. I'm not, because if I'm gonna read, I want to read all of it. And that, like, I'm mad. Fani, why you ain't call me? Now, daggone well, I write excellent motions. Find someone who's ever beat one. Firm zero. And I wouldn't, I mean, y'all, I wouldn't even ask for 700,000. Funny, I just would have wanted 699,999 and 99 cents. Since she been a pick me. Man, 2024, y'all, decenter celebrities. And lo and behold, I'm not even going to say don't be a pick me, because I look at this point, everybody won't be saved. If you are a pick me, please report to the employment line to get another job, because it's very expensive supporting your Dusty. They don't want Parkham bags. They want $700,000 now. They need $30,000. These Dusties have moved up the ante. So if you are a pick me and you don't have more than one job, you need to get on your job, honey. You better get a second job, because it is very expensive to be a pick me in 2024, baby. It's gonna cost you bands to make your Dusty dance. Love y'all, jury family. See y'all later.